So much noise happening.
Chester likes us to be quiet during his intro so we don't interrupt it.
Yes, I do. But
He could
anyway,
put away
hello
the
everybody.
dishwasher.
Welcome to the show today.
Sometimes
We're
we
doing
meow
Morbius
and
on
all
Drawn
kinds of
Recorder
things.
Ultimate Edition. Don't listen to the idiots.
Wah 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 wah.
However, you're right. I should do my countdown in the Cowboy Bebop tempo though. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Yeah, you're right. That would have been better. You're better. That's right. Yeah. But nevertheless, we are here and we're going to be drawing a Morbius, the living vampire, which is a really cool character I've always personally enjoyed. The movie trailers look good. I know, you guys yell at me, Chester, don't get excited about stuff. It ain't got to turn out the way you want. I know.
Chester, don't get excited about stuff. It won't turn out the way you want.
Thanks, Jeff. Yeah. But it's hard because the tough thing. This is the tough thing. I've been waiting my whole life for these superhero movies to come around. And the past 12, 13 years, or maybe even more, 15 years, we've actually got a good handful of some great superhero movies and a lot of very watchable ones as well. So I'm excited. I want cool superhero movies, but they're disappointing me, Eric.
You have too high expectations. Just sit back and enjoy them for what they are, popcorn flicks.
Yeah, no, I get that, but I just wish they would stop preaching to me about shit. I just want to, I really hope the Morbius movie is just a Morbius movie, just Morbius.
It's
He
Sony,
looks
so
like
I don't
he's
know.
gonna be.
It does. But just to kind of give you guys a little bit of a primer on Morbius before we get into this. He came out, I think he what issue? 101, I think. He was in issue 101 of Spider-Man. And he came out because the Comic Code Authority, that I think it was in 71 or 70 or something like that. But the Comic Code Authority had put a ban on vampires. You got to understand, when that came out, he had that psychologist going speaking to freaking Congress about comic books, saying that they're going to rotting our children's brains. We've seen this several times, by the way, video games, rock and roll, etc. But in at that time, I think, like I said, I think it was 70, 71, they lifted the ban on vampires. So Stan Lee wanted to do a vampire thing, and of course they were started talking about Dracula. But one of the other guys, Todd, God, I can't remember his name, but he said, when I was a kid, I saw a movie and there was a vampire in it, but he was turned into a vampire by radiation. It was different, and they were, yeah, that's cool. And they came up with the idea of Morbius, who grew out of that, and he was a villain initially. And to be fair, he kind of always is rather a villainous. He's barely a hero. But he was one of the rogues gallery for Spider-Man initially. But you know the story, or you don't. He basically was a scientist who had a rare blood disease. He was trying to cure himself, and by accident, he turned himself into a vampire, a synthetic one, the living vampire. And he went on to become one of my favorite Marvel characters. But I do tend to like the dark side of stuff, like all that horror theme stuff. And Marvel was always trying to touch back on that, because you got to keep in mind with Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, Ditko, all those guys, they were coming out of that era, the Comic Code, before the Comic Code, and the horror was the thing, right? And Morbius was a nice throwback to that. I really enjoyed it. And of course, we got him in here versus Spider-Man. We got the movie one with Jared Leto is coming, which is why we're doing it, of course. And it looks good. The trailer looks really good. I mean, do you guys disagree?
I'm seeing it.
Oh, it looks good, dude.
It looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does, dude. It looks really good.
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah,
I'm
it
not
does. Yeah, it definitely does not suck.
no
Not,
no,
not suck.
and I'm not the biggest fan of here's Morbius about to kill the Spider-Man. Oh no, but I've never been a fan of Jared Leto because I haven't seen him do anything good yet. I got my fingers crossed.
That's
Nevertheless,
so mean.
today we'll be doing the homage and the love for the Morbius. So it's a pretty cool character. All right, let me come back over here, and I'm going to go over and I'm going to hit that like button and share. I hope you guys do the same. so we can get some more people in here to be part of it. But before I do that, let me come over here and start saying hello to the guys. Hello, Amaron. How are you?
All right. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. How was your week?
Uh, Not so good, really.
Really? Oh no. Why?
Just some family things going on.
Well, I hope things are
Yeah.
okay. Would you
No,
like
not
to?
really.
Oh God. Okay.
I don't want to get into it, but yeah,
Would you
don't
like
worry about it.
to share your love of Morbius?
Uh, didn't think much of the character, really. Like, I wasn't even like a much of a into Spider-Man all that much.
Hmm.
So yeah.
Well, what kind of characters do you like? What's your type of comic book hero?
Oh well, just like I was mainly more into X-Men, Avengers.
Cool.
That's
No, I
about it,
get that.
really.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that's
yeah.
good. Team books. Those you can always do more with those. Yeah, yeah. I'm a bit older than you, I think, and I
A bit,
just
yeah.
I kind of started reading comics in the mid '70s, and yeah, I just always gravitated toward more of the horror stuff. I'm a big horror fan, but anyway, I know you have a lot of reference for Morbius, so it should be cool. Eric, what do you think about our character for today, sir?
I think it's a good subject. He's always seemed to be a pretty cool character. A little bit of horror in it, and seems to be a popular thing to do. So
Yeah. Well, it's very similar to DC's Man Bat in a way. But Man Bat is more tragic in a way, where Morbius is more focused. I mean, yeah, he screwed up and did it to himself, but he just embraced it.
it's kind of a thing in Marvel, isn't it? I mean, you got Beast. He turned himself blue and furry. You got Banner. He turned himself into the Hulk.
Yeah. Well, like I said, a lot of that stuff is coming out of the horror genre.
Hmm?
It really is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely the Hulk was. Yeah.
Yeah. For sure. Hey, we got Crypto in here. What's going on, dude? Haven't seen you in a while. He says, "Go Spenny." All right. I guess he's friends with Spencer Tunes here, so a little advantage. I guess you got a vote there for you, Spencer. It's good. How you doing,
Nice.
Spencer?
Doing all right. How are you?
I'm awesome, dude. It's a beautiful sunny day, which is rare because I've been having a lot of rain. I got a nice hot cup of coffee, and I'm sitting with a bunch of friends about to see some cool art happen. Could I be better? I don't think so. So, do you have opinions on Morbius, the living vampire?
I'd never heard of him while I was reading Marvel comics. Like, I was into Wolverine and Punisher and stuff. But then I got contacted, like, gosh, over 10 years ago to do this short little fan comic with Morbius, and so I'd heard of the character then, but never read any of the comics.
So you didn't do research; you just kind of looked at references and stuff. I see. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
It's not that complicated, to be honest with you. He's a pretty simple character. Yeah.
I thought he looked kind of goofy
He
in the
can
comics that
be.
I saw.
He can be. It depends on who's drawing him and when it was drawn. That's fair. That is fair. They were trying to make a modern Dracula, right? Modernize him.
So they gave him a jumpsuit with an open collar down to his belly button.
Well, it's trying to play on the lapel, on the high collar of, the Count Dracula and stuff. I get what they were trying to do, but you got to keep in mind it was the '70s and then the '80s, and then he got really cool in the '90s. I think that's the coolest looking Morbius is in the '90s, and that's actually where he probably got the majority of his single runs too, isn't it? I'm not sure, but I know I've read a bunch of Morbius stuff. It's just his book, so. But nevertheless, let's keep moving down here. JD, do you know who
Yeah,
Morbius is?
yeah, he's the living vampire,
Thank you, JD.
and
So
also he falls. I'm actually he also fought Spider-Man, and he was also in the cartoon series, from the '90s.
he was. That's true. That's true. He did fight Spider-Man. He was originally a Spider-Man foe, right?
I know.
He fought Moon Knight too.
He did.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
fought a
right.
lot of them, dude. Yeah, he's been in a lot of
Wow.
comics.
Yeah.
He shows up a lot, particularly in the
Yep.
in the more Werewolf by Night spin-off stuff that we got a lot of.
Oh
We
yeah,
got Gary Shipman.
like Moon Knight.
Hey, Gary, haven't seen you forever, dude.
Oh, Gary.
Yeah.
Hey, Gary.
All with us, Gary.
Yeah, Gary. Why aren't you in here, Gary? What are you doing, man? We're doing
Gary, do we need
Morbius,
to-
the living vampire. You know he's awesome.
Do we need to peer pressure you to come in, Gary? Do I need to peer pressure you to come in?
Well, I don't know.
Come
if
on,
you
Gary.
want-
Come on in.
Do you want that level of dude dropping in on you guys? That would kind of
Gary, we
intimidate me.
won't talk about crypto at all.
No, especially not me. Yeah. All right, cool. Rabbit, what do you think? You chose this today, so what's your thinking on this character?
I love vampires and that kind of stuff. I watched the trailer and I was like, yeah, this looks awesome. It's obviously like the awakening of his becoming a vampire or whatever. It's like a bat vampire. But I like the way he's deformed. You know what I mean? It's not like a pretty vampire.
Yeah, no, it's the classic.
Dracula or
yeah.
something like that. He looks like a monster and he looks cool. I mean, I remember him from the animated Spider-Man show or whatever it was. I remember that's the only time I've ever heard of him, and I'd forgotten about it until this trailer came out. So, but yeah, it looks awesome. And like I say, I love monsters.
Yeah, no, I get you. And Joshua, the reason why they had him sucking blood through those hand suction cups was probably because they had some angst about, oh, we don't want to have a vampire sucking blood on the neck and that kind of stuff, I guess. But yeah, why did they do that? It's got to have something to do with censorship.
Probably censorship.
Yeah. But yeah, I do agree. He is horrific looking, and that's cool. Now in the movie, it looks like he can switch back and forth. And of course, in the comic book, he is that. I mean, that's what he is.
I feel like it's probably going to be him turning into that and then getting stuck like near the end. You know what I mean? I feel
Maybe.
like that's what's going to happen.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
'Cause he's like developing his power, isn't he, in the trailer? So I'm assuming that's where it's going to go. We'll see, I suppose.
No, we will.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to check it out. And of course, last but not least, before we kick this off, we got Jeff Potts. Hi, Jeff.
Why, hi, Chester.
I'm very, very happy to see you, and I know you're going to elucidate me with dulcet tones on the histories and wonderful aspects of Morbius.
Yeah, I thought Morbius was great in The Matrix.
He
Best
was.
played character.
That is true. I think that was Morpheus. Yeah, that joke's going to keep going around. I've had a Mobius and a Morpheus joke. All right, fine. It is what it is.
Boom. Tsh.
Isn't that who Luke Wilson or Owen Wilson played in the Loki series?
Pretty sure.
Morpheus?
Yeah. He played some
He did
M thing,
Morpheus.
didn't he? Of course,
Mobius.
I only saw
Mobius.
2
Mobius.
episodes of that, and the only thing good about it was him. Everything else sucked balls.
Wow.
Exactly. And it was shocking.
What series was this?
That's the stupid Loki thing. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's good to hear. It's good not to hear your voice, I guess, Gary. I'm glad to see your type. I suppose. I haven't spoken to you in quite a while, dude. But he says it's a little bit late for him, and that's okay. And let's go ahead and get ourselves started. So, guys, go ahead and start doing the your art. Keep in mind, we're going to give these guys 2 hours to do that. I think we'll probably throw the straw poll up at the end and stuff. We are kind of in the process of thinking about changing the format here a little bit and making this more of a chat show with art, which is kind of what we do anyway. But because we're always going to send someone over to Mike's show anyway, right? But are we doing the standard format today or the new format?
Yes,
Rabbit?
yes. Well, no, we'll stick with it. There's plenty of
Okay.
artists that we can.
We do have that. So we will do that. But keep in mind that there are no rules here for these guys. They're allowed to do whatever they want. This is a PG-13 show. This is not for children. Please keep that in mind. Jiminy, go to bed. Little boy, what are you doing? Okay.
Hey, Jiminy.
Of course, I have no idea why Jiminy doesn't come in and show us some love anymore. He just comes in and mocks us. He hurts my heart, Eric.
I think you made him mad, so he left.
Oh, I tend to make people angry. It seems.
True that.
Yeah, well, these youngins are soft, are thin-skinned, Eric. I mean, what am I supposed to do?
Jiminy's older than both of us.
I know. Shh. Shh. Don't say anything.
Though his hands they're like they're 30 years younger.
Well, the thing about Jiminy that's quite amazing. He looks like Urkel, but a cool
does
Urkel.
not.
Yes, he does.
He does.
He looks like
No,
Urkel, but a cool Urkel. I don't know how you do that, but he did it.
So he looks like Stefan. Wasn't it Stefan Urkel's cool persona? Was
Oh,
Stefan?
maybe.
Still
Yeah,
George.
there you go. There you go. He's Stefan. Sorry, Mom. Jesse's got to be bad again. Okay, Jimmy. Yeah, but there are some thin-skinned people. I don't know how I upset people. I mean, all I'm doing is making the lightest of jokes and sarcasm. Do I offend you, Jeff?
Is that a multiple choice question?
Sure.
Whoa.
No, you don't offend me.
That's good.
I've had worse.
Yeah, well, I mean, you would think everybody would have, but these days,
You're just a guy with an opinion.
yeah, and I say it occasionally, like, fuck off, and it just pisses people off. I don't know what it is. Oh well, it's growing pains, I suppose. But all right, let me keep going through here. So we have Armor on stream, and Eric doesn't want to show for me. We'll give it a minute.
Is it not showing? No, I'm going to log off then and reset my router. I thought it might not be.
Yeah, it's everyone else's. But Armor on, a very traditional Morbius coming out here. Neat, dude.
Yeah. Just doing like a redraw of one of his cover appearances, I guess.
Yeah, well, he's got a lot of those. I mean, he did a lot of Team Up
Yeah.
stuff, and he showed up in a lot of other people's things. He does have his own comics as well, but I don't know which is more frequent. Probably the former. But JD, how is Iron Man going to be part of your Morbius today?
No, there is no Iron Man in my Morbius pick.
Really? Do you promise?
Promise.
Okay, are you going to have a sexy lady getting bit?
Maybe, I don't know.
Well, you should try. I think you should have vampires need sexy ladies.
Okay.
It's true.
I'm just trying to block out a possibility,
Oh no, I get that. This Halloween I watched a bunch of horror movies, which I'm sure most of you guys watched at least some.
I was Fright Night.
So did I.
That in years.
So did I.
Yeah, what a movie!
It still holds up, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, it's such a good movie. Fright Night.
Fright Night.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Fright Night. Fright Night is a great movie.
Yeah, it is. I just watched it last night, actually. I watched the
I watched them
original
both,
and the remake.
Yeah, 1 and 2.
Yeah, the remake.
I didn't watch the remake, but
yeah, the remake's not as good.
It's not.
There's a certain.
Yeah, it's not bad, but it's not as
tries to take itself too seriously. The first one didn't take itself so seriously.
Right, and that's kind of the trick, isn't it? If you're going to make that kind of thing, you have to have a little schlock, right? You gotta have a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah. And but
people these days don't do that anymore.
No, they don't, JD. Although I'll have to say that the remake of Fright Night wasn't unwatchable. It's not horrible.
No, it's not a bad movie. Yeah. It's just not the same. You don't get the same Peter Vincent and everything.
No,
I love those.
Although David Tennant is awesome, though. He is awesome.
Oh yeah, of course he is. Yeah.
But
he's great in most things.
No, the pacing is different. It doesn't have any kind of. You're not as invested. Yeah, it's not as good. But the first one is freaking epic. The only quip, and I just watched it last night, so it didn't change anything. The only quip I have about Fright Night is one singular thing. Amy is way too damn old to be a high school girl. I mean, she's got to be 30-something, right?
She matured quickly. Women mature quickly.
And I think they chose her that way because they try to cute her up and young her up as much as possible. They wanted her to look adult and sensual in the final scenes, right?
It's for the vampire bit, isn't it? When she gets all that.
Yeah. But that's my only thing. But Hollywood does that a lot. So
yeah, Hollywood sucks.
And she goes full on Snaggletooth when she transforms.
I know, isn't that cool? Those are cool vampires, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, they do the bat thing as well when he turns to the bat and things. That is so cool. We don't see that kind of stuff very often.
No, well, we got
Yeah.
Twilight, pretty vampires now, you know, and
Yeah,
Lost
yeah,
Boys.
well,
It's their fault. It's their fault.
Yeah, but Lost Boys is a good movie.
It is a good movie. It's a very good
I
movie.
love Lost Boys. I love Kiefer Sutherland there. He's good in pretty much everything.
Frog Brothers.
The Frog Brothers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
that's
Frog
right.
Brothers. Yeah.
Well, you know, that's back when they remembered the rule of cool, right? It's important when you're making, especially if you're gonna make a horror film, man. Come on, you got to follow the rule of cool, right? You got to do that. But Lost Boys is good. That's true. Although I think my favorite vampire movie is Near Dark, though.
Yeah, Near Dark is
I don't
awesome.
know what my best. I don't know what my
Think
Bill
that-
Paxton,
Yeah, I mean Bill Paxton's awesome. Isn't
Lance
It's a good movie.
Hendrickson.
Yeah, yeah.
he? Yeah, I haven't seen that movie in years.
Oh
dude,
yeah, that's such a great movie.
It's a
It's
good
awesome.
movie.
Yeah. You know, there's a little, a little movie I think a lot of people passed over because the cover and the way they tried to sell it made it feel Twilight-esque, you know, pretty boys, young novel stuff, young adult stuff, but it's actually not at all. Is the movie The Forsaken? It's and I think they marketed it wrong because they do have a pretty boy in it. I think that's what they were trying to go with, but they shouldn't have because it's nothing. It's not Twilight-esque at all. It's not a great movie either, but it was interesting, and I think they kind of screwed up on their marketing. Jimmy is going on a tear here. Let me read it. Dulcet tones. Hey all. Sorry, Mom. Chester's going to go be bad again. Jeff Potts. Jiminy Cricket. I'm young. I don't like the Urkel. JD's here. Where's Keenma? Oh God, Jiminy. Are you drinking?
Probably is.
Goodness gracious. Keenma is having a sexy night with her man.
She might turn up for a bit in a bit. Is what she said. So
Oh,
she
good.
might come.
So if she's breathing heavy, no one say anything.
Wow.
You know what's another good movie? And it's a small budget movie, the vampire movie. It's called From the Dark. It's an Irish movie.
Yeah.
It's an
Yeah.
Irish countryside.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys ever seen it.
Oh no, I have. Yeah.
Oh, you have, yeah.
Has anyone
Go ahead.
seen Let the Right One In?
Oh,
Yeah,
the
I've
original?
seen that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Very good movie.
Swedish
I
one's
also
better
like
than the American.
Days of Dinosaurs.
Yeah.
I mean, even the old school like Night Watch and Day Watch and stuff, they were quite good.
Oh, I
movies.
love those Russian movies, dude. They're so awesome. I'm really happy that the Americans didn't take and remake it
Yeah,
because it's so Russian. It's such a capsule of Russianness. It's awesome because we always portray the Russians as, you know, in Russia we drink vodka 5 times a second, and we kill you with our thumb, you know, type of crap. Of course, Russians are people, you know, but I do love Night Watch and Day Watch. This shit's awesome, dude.
yeah, man, they're awesome movies.
I know we're talking about vampires here because of Morbius, but we have to give a shout out to Dog Soldiers, though. Speaking of
Yeah.
foreign films.
Oh, we were on about that last night. We were about Wales. I don't know why we were.
Well, we were talking about international vampire movies, and you know, of course, it's a Scottish movie, right? Dog
Yeah,
Soldiers.
he's very, very, very English. Very
It was that
English.
Yeah, but I
one.
think it's done.
What was the Night Walkers one you just said? The Night something? Night Breakers?
I watch.
Night
Night
Watch,
Watch.
and Day Watch. It's a Russian
Okay.
series, yeah.
Yeah. It just reminded me
Yeah,
of
pretty big
Day
in
Breakers.
Australia.
Um,
They did pretty well in
Internet.
Australia.
Mm.
oh yeah?
Yeah.
Well, they're fun. It's interesting. It's very different, and it's I don't know. I love those movies. Yeah, they're great. I wish they'd done more.
Have you seen Day Watch, I think it's called, with Ethan Hunt? What's his name?
Oh
Ethan
yeah, I know you're
Hawke.
talking about
Ethan Hawke.
Ethan Hawke.
Ethan Hunt.
Is
He's
it
from Mission
called
Impossible.
Day Watch? Is that the name of it?
I think it's called Day Watch, yeah.
Yeah, I seen that. It's okay. It's not a bad movie.
I think I know the one you're talking about. Something Daywalkers.
Like the whole world is vampires. And
Yeah,
the whole
no, you're
world's
right.
taken over, and they've got human blood banks and all this kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
That had Sam Neill in it.
Yeah, Sam Neill, that's
Oh
right.
yeah, that's right. It did. Yeah, he was the bad guy, of course.
Yeah, that movie was a bit of a disappointment. That had so much potential to go real dark, and it really didn't. It kind of
No.
sort of strayed on it, and
Well, they're
It
they're
was a
kind
good
of
concept,
scared
though.
to. take a bite out of the apple, you know?
Yeah, I know. There's there's an American made-for-TV movie. This is going way back, called The Night Stalker
Oh yeah,
with
That
with
sounds really
Darren
cool,
McGavin.
yeah.
yeah. I love that, man. Yeah,
Yeah, I still love that movie.
yeah, it's good.
That when that thing premiered, it had like the highest TV share during that time of any event since then.
Yeah,
It's like a huge hit on TV.
it was. Well, Kolchak is the character himself is very cool, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was really good. That's going way back though, dude.
Yep.
But Jiminy is 100% correct. Let the Right One In is a great movie. It is. The American version stinks. I don't think it stinks. It's watchable, but it's nowhere near as good. And I don't know
Yeah.
why
I
that
don't
is.
understand why they do it. Why
Yeah,
do they always remake them?
well, because they want to make money.
'Cause it's Hollywood.
Last night we were on about we were on about The Ring because Mike said it freaked him out. He didn't like it. I was like, "Have you not watched the Japanese one?" He said, "No," and I was like, "Well, you probably should because it's even more freaky." He thought the American one was like scary and it freaked him out. I was like, well, "Dude, you should probably watch the original."
Oh no, the original Ring is way better than the American version.
Oh yeah.
However, the American version of Ju-on, or The Grudge as the Americans call it, is actually better than the Japanese though. I think.
I've not watched the. I mean, I love the original, so I mean, maybe.
Yeah,
and the original one does drag on a little bit, I suppose, but
I just think
later
it
down.
was more dreadful, and I just thought it was better. But the original Ring is one of the best not vampire movies, one of the best horror movies of all time.
Yeah, it's amazing.
There's another
I've got
Japanese
the book
one.
Of it. The book's amazing.
There's another Japanese one called Pulse that was actually done. I thought was done better. The American version kind of did it better. It gave it more of a sense of dread that the Japanese one really didn't have.
Yeah, I mean sometimes they do it better. Sometimes it happens.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
rarely.
I'm glad they never touched the audition. I thought they might have ended up doing that because that would have sucked.
Before
Because
we
that
get into
movie's
American adaptations
so
of movies, what about Ghost in the Shell? For
No,
you
we're
guys?
not talking about animation. It's not happening.
No, we're not. And that movie sucked ass. So
Yeah, it did.
No, it didn't. I liked it.
It was so bad. It had none of the atmosphere or anything.
You're talking about the live action, right?
They tried,
it
but
was
yeah.
so. Oh god, it made me angry when I watched it.
So it made me too. And the thing with Scarlett, everyone was, not everyone, just the idiots were making noise about her playing the character, which I didn't care about. But
it was the story that was bad.
Oh, it sucked balls, dude. Yeah, it was so. You know what? This is what I think about that movie. It's cowardly. They didn't have the balls to tell the damn story, right? And that's the problem with it. But the thing with Scarlett, though, I have no trouble with Scarlett. She can't she can't really carry a film by herself, unfortunately. But she's nothing wrong with her, especially she's a co-star. But on day one, when she walked out in that suit on set, I don't understand why the director said nope, back, do it again, because she looked horrible in that suit. She looked horrible, dude. I mean, she looked fat, and she's not, but she's just kind of short and stocky, right? But it looks so bad, dude. Oh, I hate that movie.
Yeah, because the original, I mean, she doesn't look like that at all. She's really slender and practically wears like, a leotard the entire time, with big boots and a jacket. I mean, that's what Motoko looks like. It's just I don't understand why they did it like they did it. If they were going to do it, they should have done it properly.
Well,
I mean, Battle Angel Alita was done so well, so it could be done.
True. Well, I don't have a problem with them cutting nudity out. That I don't give a shit about that.
No, but that's what the character looks like. I don't know.
It's
I
true.
suppose,
It is true. But I'm talking more about the soul of the thing.
It had none of the complexities to the story at all. It missed the soul of the entire story. Definitely. That's what made it. It's like you made it into like the most. I mean, I love Beat Takeshi, but even he was a bit like, and he didn't seem to give a shit about it.
Yeah, no. I mean, so much time and love went into making that original anime. I think at the time it was the most expensive movie ever made.
Yeah,
Japan.
In the world. The amount of money they spent on making the original Ghost in the Shell was kind of ridiculous. I think that they weren't paying attention enough to the fella.
Yeah, I love the original and standalone complex. But
Yeah, Standalone Complex is
Those
good.
are okay, yeah.
Do you like my Mobius? Morbius?
You're not finished, have you?
I don't know. Let me come down. I've just been kind of filing through them here. You made a very cartoony, cool one. Very nice. You do
I
have
don't
2
know.
hours, J.D. Spencer.
I had this idea. I'm like, I don't know if I should actually fully go down this road because I was either going to do a gay Morbius or like an actually scary Morbius.
Don't give them ideas. Yeah. But this kind of makes me reminds me of some things my kids watched. Kim Possible and Ben 10.
Jeez.
Well, actually, I didn't pay much attention to the Ben 10 one, but the Kim Possible one, it wasn't that bad. It was a cool little show.
yeah, that was better. Why don't they make female lead cartoons like that? Instead of the crappy crud. You know what I mean?
Because it's cheaper and easier, and no one seems to care. So
That's true. Disney sucks. Everyone sucks nowadays.
Ooh, Eric, you're going gritty with this one, huh?
Oh, can you see it now? Cool.
Yeah. Hey, we got a Humphrey Bear. I haven't seen Humphrey Bear in years. How are you doing, Humphrey? Gary's not drawing. We asked him to. He said
It's
he was going
another
to bed,
Australian.
dude. We'd love to have Gary on here. We'd love to have you, Humphrey.
I remember Humphrey Bear from my childhood.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's been reincarnated on the internet. Yes, Humphrey Bear for
Fat
sure.
Cat. Where's Fat Cat?
Yeah, Fat Cat and Humphrey Bear. Americans don't know what we're talking about.
I know who Humphrey Bear is.
I
We
have
got
no
Alpha
clue who
Proto in
Humphrey
here as
Bear is.
well. Ghost in the Shell had CG in it. Yeah, I imagine it had a lot of it. Bill said, I tried to watch Chud, but it was so corny, I couldn't sit through it. Well, it's supposed to be. That is one of those movies that's so bad it's great. Nobody's going to give me a little bit of Chud love.
I
never
agree.
seen
No, I'm not giving you no chud love.
Hey, you made fun of my. Hey, you said that the movie I liked is bad, so yeah.
Why is this woman leaking?
That's
Got
blood.
holes in her neck.
It's called lactating.
Oh, no, I can see it. Okay,
She's
her nipples have shifted.
She just lactates from the neck. It's just
Yeah.
no big deal.
No. She's been bitten.
I see that now. You blew it up so I could see it. At the time, I was like, huh? Okay, I get it. Yeah. JD, I think we all love the animated Ghost in the Shell, but the live action sucked mega balls. I actually, not too long ago, a couple weeks ago, my wife wanted to watch it again, and I was like, okay, fine. So I'll watch it a second time, give it a second chance. I did, and it made me more angry.
Fair enough. Yeah, the only reason I liked it is because basically I understood some of the parts of the plot.
Okay, that makes sense.
Chester did.
Because it can be a bit more
understand the original
confusing, I
plot,
suppose.
too.
It's,
Also, Ghost in the Shell's got alternate universe versions.
Oh,
I just talked it up as
Yeah, there's
like,
a next gen universe. Didn't you know that?
yeah.
have you
there's
seen
like-
Ghost in the Shell Arise? That was really good.
You see, I'm being good. You see that, Eric? I can be good.
I see. I know.
yeah,
We're very
Restraint.
proud of you.
Thank you.
yeah. Basically, there was a lot of different variations on the story. So, like the manga, the Ghost in the Shell standalone complex.
Innocence.
That was
Yes,
the second one,
Innocence.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was really good. I really like that.
Yeah, me too. They use a
love
lot of
that,
CG
yeah.
in that one for sure. But
Yeah, it was
that's
well
not
done.
the problem, JD.
I know. I'm just saying. I just tuned out Lee, you know, and it was good.
I mean,
Okay.
if you liked it, dude, that's cool. I mean,
That's
you know.
true.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, I tuned out most of the negative aspects of Jolie and just thought of her, just pretended she was actually Kozanaki.
Jolie. What? Who's a Jolie? What you mean, Angelina?
Angelina, no, wait, wrong
Oh, she
one.
was in it. Oh,
Joe.
No, she wasn't. She wasn't. It was
talking about
Scarlet. I meant Scarlet.
It would have been a better choice to have Angelina, I think. I mean,
She made the
she's
movie 20
wooden
years
and
ago.
yeah. So she's scary looking. I mean, a terrifying looking human. I never understood why people thought she was sexy. She always looked like some alien vampire to me, dude.
oh, she could
And
suck on
don't
me then.
ask.
Have we had this conversation before?
We have, and I'm
Probably.
still right.
You missed out on the conversation about Jennifer Connelly
Oh,
yesterday.
shut up!
Oh, wait. Are you saying that you're against Connolly?
That's his cousin.
Oh God.
Jennifer Connelly is beautiful. If anyone says otherwise, they're insane.
Chester thinks so, too.
Shut up. Morbius bites people.
She'd be
up,
very
Rodeo
upset
says.
if her cousin doesn't say that she's not attractive, she's not beautiful.
I
think
have
she
not
would kick
spoken
your
to her
ass,
since
Chester.
1984. All right, knock it off.
Wait, that's your cousin?
No, absolutely not.
Yes. No, don't you even lie now.
In the cartoon, he had suckers on his hands to absorb people's plasma. We know. We figured it was some kind of censorship because they were afraid of the vampire biting people's. It was dumb. However, when they did it in Stargate at Universe, or what was it called? Stargate
So that must not
Atlantis,
be-
maybe? Yeah. When they did Stargate Atlantis, where Jason Momoa comes from, by the way, those vampires had suckers on their hands as well. So
Was that during when AIDS started? Did they change that? Maybe. I'm being serious.
Maybe.
I know it sounds funny. Instead of blood, because
Oh, no,
everybody's worried about
that's-
transfusions.
We still
and
need
everything.
you still need blood, like with the plasma hand thing, right?
Well, and you got to remember at that time, Fauci was going on about you can get AIDS just by being in the vicinity of them. How homophobic of him.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
He's
we used to
stupid
get
back
told
then.
that you could get AIDS from toilet seats and like
Yeah,
public
yeah.
toilet seats and stuff.
Sure.
Yeah, I should have figured. Fauci's always been stupid.
He's a bureaucrat.
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
Well,
he says
I
what
know
he
that.
has.
I mean-
He says what he's paid to say.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Whatever gets him up the ladder, he'll do it.
Oh yeah, and he did it
Yeah.
well. He's at the top of that damn ladder. Jiminy, Hugh O'Brien is also my relative. Mae West is also a relative of mine. So why don't you talk about them? Yeah. Okay, good.
Not as fun as Jennifer.
Fine.
May was it
Is
May
your
West,
favorite
like a
Elvis song
criminal or
"Kissing Cousins"?
Oh God, shut up.
I love it.
Ooh, Spencer's
I think-
doing
I
a
think the-
sexy pose.
I think The Rocketeer was like one of my favorite
It's a good
Jennifer
movie.
Connelly
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah, she's been in a bunch of good stuff. I love The Rocketeer. I think my favorite is probably Dark City, though.
I love
Oh,
Dark
yeah,
City.
Dark City.
that movie's
Yeah, I love
great.
that movie.
What was the one where she's riding on the riding horse,
Oh God,
mechanical
I
riding
know.
horse thing?
They're in
After
the
work or after
Target.
hours or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
yes.
day in the life
I
of,
don't
like, a
know, but I
Gulf
know that
retail store.
well because I've been
Please.
memed with it about 1,000 times already. And all of this is RT Bear's fault, by the way, just so you know. All right.
No, you told him.
Because they were going on and on and on about it. And I was like, dude. That's what happened.
You could have just shut your mouth
Yep, should just
Yeah,
left it
shut your mouth.
alone.
It really happened.
That's your damn
and
mouth.
just muted everyone or just left the stream.
Oh no, I shall not be defeated, sir. No, that never happened. Yeah.
So Chester, you liking the Wikipedia entry for Jennifer Connelly being related to her and all?
No, what? No, don't do that.
Oh, Anyone can edit
late.
that.
Oh God,
It's
here we
probably
go.
too late.
Yeah.
You've got a Wikipedia entry? Pretty cool.
I shouldn't. Any kind of reference on the internet you find to me is going to be boring Oxford Press shit. So go have fun with that. This is a really cool piece you got going on here, Amron. He is buff as hell, dude.
Well, it's based off the 70s, I think 70s or 80s comic, where it doesn't matter what the character was, they were all buff.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which kind of plays into the conversation we were having not too long ago about which comic book characters are written to be attractive. Because it's hard to tell, right? Because they're all being done by you artists and they're done beautifully. So who is supposed to be attractive in canon, not just from the art, Anybody? Say in Marvel, who is supposed to be actually attractive in the storyline?
Oh, Mary Jane, of course.
Mary Jane, of course, that's right.
I guess Black Cat.
Iron Man.
Jean Grey. She
I
was
was
a
going to
model.
say Jean Grey must be because
Yeah,
she's
she was like
Yeah.
a model and like she did a bit of fashion design work or something.
Bruce Banner.
Really?
Jesus.
Oh, by the way, the movie Jennifer
Tesla?
Connelly on the horse,
No.
on the little machine horse, was called
Yeah.
Career Opportunities.
Right.
Oh.
Thank you. I'll look that up later.
I bet she looks fondly back on that scene when she performed it.
I'll go find that later.
You just put Jennifer Connelly in a GIF generator, and that's one of the first ones that pops up. That rocking horse.
Oh God, yeah. Why is that appealing though? She's just riding a horse.
Are you kidding?
No,
He's doing it seductively.
is she?
It's called my mind has gone to mush. It's called a metaphor or a entendre. What's the word I'm looking
Double
for?
entendre.
Well, it's called double
That'll do.
entendre, but that's
It's like
No, didn't think so.
it's a
Not-
stand-in for writing something else.
Is that what it is?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well, I'm
girl.
sorry. I'm sorry that I don't see my cousin in that light. I do apologize.
it's symbolic.
She used to like to ride
I
things
bet you're
back in the day,
disappointed.
Chester?
She was afraid of snakes. I can tell you that.
Oh, what
Trouser
kind of snakes?
Lots of people are scared of snakes.
And Chester walks into another one.
Come on, guys, leave Chester alone.
Come on,
Thanks.
guys.
See, I got your back, Chester.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Are you drawn today, or are you just here to commentate?
Dude, I can't draw.
Well, good. Then you
I just snuck my way on.
He asked if he could come on.
then
and
you be
so
my
I said,
co-host.
yeah.
Then how about that?
said-
You're anointed co-host.
I'll be color commentary. How's that?
That's
I mean,
good.
Bruce is
Bruce-
taking a
Bruce has given up
sabbatical,
on
and
it,
he.
hasn't he?
so-
Yeah,
Oh.
Joe. I remember that time in the locker room where Joe there banged his head, and started speaking French.
Oh, that's a
Yeah, that's
horrible
about it.
melody.
Yeah, whatever. I try.
Yeah. Although French is a pretty good language, though. I have to give it that.
We can't play hockey without it.
Oh God. I grew up in the Northeast, and having to deal with Canucks is a real problem.
Yeah.
You throw a stone, you hit one. It's
Listening to Don Cherry. Oh yeah, well, they went out to that hat trick there, eh?
yeah.
Oh, he was, he starts speaking French.
They canceled him recently. Did you see that?
Oh, that doesn't surprise me.
I mean, if he could have been canceled, 50 years ago?
Oh my God. I don't know if the non-North Americaners know it, but hockey is quite big in the northern United States. Well, actually, United States and Canada, and they have teams that kind of cross go across. And a lot of them are, if they're not from Russia or Sweden, they're from like Canada. And most of them speak like some form of French.
Mhm.
So
Yeah. Well, we got plenty of hockey players from New England, though.
Hockey's quite popular
True.
in this country, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
We have quite a lot of matches in Nottingham alone.
Really?
really,
I wouldn't have thought that.
Yeah, well, yeah, my brother's been to a few. I mean, it doesn't interest me, but yeah, they have quite a lot. It's they literally have the ice arena in Nottingham. It's literally
Huh.
hockey matches. Obviously, they do all the ice game. They have like bands and stuff on there, but yeah, they have proper hockey matches from all around the world and stuff.
Well,
I
They
live
got
very
quite a
close
lot of
to
English hockey
an ice
hockey
rink,
teams
and
as
we've
well.
got ice hockey here. So, yeah. I
well,
think we play a lot of field hockey in Australia.
well, that's gay.
Olympic is sport. It's even an Olympic event.
Yeah,
It is.
It doesn't help your argument.
You're gay.
I don't care much for it either. They made us play it in high school, and it's like, yeah.
Okay, lacrosse is gay.
Fair enough.
Most of the sports I played in school, we just stuffed around. We didn't play it seriously.
No, I've
It was
never
just an
played field
excuse to
hockey.
get
It's
out of
probably fun.
Yeah, used to get out of the classroom, of course.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure it's
Yeah.
fun. I just never played it. Where I come from, only girls play field hockey. So, we
Yeah.
But the thing about, and I'm curious if anyone else has this experience, because where I grew up, in the we have a lot of lakes and ponds in Rhode Island. I mean, that's why it's called Rhode Island. But in the winter, of course, everything freezes over, and next to every little pond or lake, they have this little shed that's put there by the government, and inside they'll have hockey nets and extra skates and all kind of stuff is in there for public to use, and we used to go down and play hockey on the ponds all the time. That's I'm wondering if anybody else has that experience. Is that the way it is in Canada? Anybody know? We don't have Keenma here.
No, I was gonna say we need to.
Mm.
But one of the things I thought was funny, because you guys mentioned the Olympics, was there was another set of sport things in there, and it was curling. And it was things that the old people came and did over on the corner of the pond, where they set up their curling and do curling. It was an old people thing to do, like bocce ball in the summer. And then I noticed it was on the Olympics, and I was like, huh?
Oh yeah, curling's been on the Olympics for a while.
It's like lawn bowls.
Yeah, it's like bocce ball. Yeah, exactly.
With brooms.
Exactly. But I mean, it's the old people's game, and all of a sudden it's on the Olympics. I'm like, huh? It just kind of threw me for a loop.
Could you imagine the endorsements those
Winter
guys go
Olympic.
for? The broom endorsement.
Broom or geriatric medicine, I guess.
That coveted super sweeper.
Oh yeah, money there. Yeah, and it's a niche market too, so they're getting all of it, dude.
Yeah.
They're smart.
They're
Actually.
like, when I go home after a good curling event, I go for my super sweeper.
Sponsored by Metamucil.
Good accent.
I know, it's pretty good Canadian, actually. Where are you from, Jeff?
Michigan, down near Windsor. So,
it's almost Canadian.
Yeah. The UP sounds a lot like this, eh?
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, you're perfect. Yeah. Michigan. I didn't even
like
know
to
that
go-
existed anymore. I thought everyone had banned it. Isn't it apocalyptic zone now?
No, they all moved up north.
Oh,
And actually, it's gotten quite normal around here. Darth Whitmer is, I guess, decided to turn down the knob on the tyranny. So
oh yeah. You think
It's been-
she'll last though?
I don't know. Some people
Got
were
it.
pretty hot, but yeah. So we have definite. Like when I was 19, we'd travel over to Windsor and we'd go drinking, because there you could. Back then, the drinking age it turned 21 when I was in high school, but you could go over to Canada with 19.
Oh,
You
really?
go over the
Always
bridge
been
or under
18
the bridge?
in England. You guys suck.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
18.
it is.
I was out clubbing when I was like 15. There's
So-
no
Well,
issues if this.
you know the
is-
thing,
So then
though,
you got to pretend to be like one of the locals, eh?
That's true.
Hey, how's it going there? You want to go play some hockey on the ice? Maybe get out a few dollars.
You know the
Eat
thing.
some poutine.
I got myself in trouble though. I was up in Oakleaf because I used to go up to Canada all the time, and I was at a party. I was underage. We were doing some kind of exchange. I can't remember what it was, but it was high school aged. And of course, we're drinking at a party, and I tried to take the Canadian beer can and crush it on my head, which I did. But
Yeah, they're not like the American ones,
no,
are
they're
they?
stiff. They're stiff.
You still have the scar, I bet.
No, I don't. But I did. I didn't cut
Chester's
myself.
nose. Chester's nose is still bleeding from that.
Oh God. Oh, high school days. You know, the thing is, Rabbit, you talk about drinking age. When I became legal to drink, I hardly drank after that for the rest of my life. All my drinking was in high school.
I don't think I've ever stopped.
Yeah, we know.
Except for the times when I used to take loads of drugs. Obviously, I mean that's different, I guess.
Well, that was kind of high school age for me too. Most of my debauchery
Yeah,
in high school.
yeah. Most of that stuff was when I was younger, I suppose. Not all of it, but most of it. That's why you get older and you just like stop bothering with that and just start drinking because you realize the rest of it's just too much money.
Oh, I see. No, I just kind of decided to get responsible.
To be fair, as much as I probably shouldn't say stuff online, that I'd still do mushrooms because my God, they're amazing.
Mushrooms are better than tabs, I'd say.
You know this is on the internet, right?
God, yeah, I don't
Who
care.
gives a shit, dude? Yeah.
I have
don't
never
care.
taken anything, officer.
I've taken almost everything except for the certain things that you never would want to.
Yeah,
do super addictive.
Yeah, you don't.
I mean,
touch those
you're never going to touch meth or freaking heroin or something like that. Never go anywhere near that. All the recreational drugs, you know.
Yeah.
You gotta try it. I always find you got to try these things once when you're young, experience them, then you don't do them again. Most of them I've only ever tried once, just because I was like curious to know what they were like.
Well,
Stay away from
that's what they do.
crocodile.
Now I can move on with my life, knowing that's what they do.
Well, I personally think if everybody in the world did some kind of psychedelic, say shrooms, once, the world would be a way better place.
A place when you.
No, seriously, because that experience is as if you have tape across your eyes and it's been taken off for the first time in your life. And yes, I
it's
am
a bit hard
promoting
to.
drug use.
You
You ever
can't
do
really
DMT?
just-
No, I haven't. I wish I had tried.
I've had friends that have. Yeah, I haven't done it. I wish I had.
Yeah,
To
but
be
I'm
fine, I
I'm
would
well
still
beyond
try
that
it, but
now. So
I'm not.
Joe
I'm a
Rogan?
rock band. I still get pissed and go play rock gigs, and I've got one on Saturday, so I'll be getting drunk and playing heavy music.
sorry,
in a
Rabbit. I'm a
venue.
responsible adult.
I'm not. I suppose I'm an adult.
Yeah, no, I mean it depends what you do, but I'm a father and I'm a business boss and stuff like that. I can't.
I don't have those kind of responsibilities. That's I suppose the difference there.
Yeah, it is.
If I had those responsibilities, I would, probably be a lot different. If I had kids, I'd definitely be different.
I might try some Earl Grey later on. Maybe some Irish breakfast.
Yes. Prince of Wales is good occasionally.
Yeah. Or a Russian caravan. That's a good one.
Oh yeah. I tried a potpourri rose hip tea once. It kind of sucked.
I tried that too recently. I didn't like it.
No, yeah, it kind of sucks. But
Unless it's
hippie
green
stuff.
tea, I would.
Yeah. No, I'm curious, Rabbit. Twining, because that's the reference that just happened here. That's a British company, isn't it?
Yeah, you get that over here.
Yeah.
Do some alright stuff. I prefer like my green tea. I prefer to get like the loose stuff and use a proper. What do you call it? Like this the ball. This is the spell.
Yeah.
I can't recall. You know what I mean? Yeah, that you dip it in like proper tea.
An infuser.
An infuser. Ooh, fancy.
But you can get But to be fair, the Twinings green tea's not actually that bad. So.
No, it's not. I have a set of it over here. I tried French tea once. Don't do that.
I don't like
Doesn't
it.
even sound
French
good.
Earl Grey.
It's just-
It's good.
It's called Jarnet. Yeah, it's not good. But I do have a question for you, Rabbit. Is Yorkshire tea a thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't drink it, but tea is literally like everyone I know is the typical English tea drinker that you'd expect. You know, like the stereotypical thing. It's actually a real
The
thing.
spiffing Brit.
I'm not.
Swears
I
by it.
Thank
can't
you. I was
stand it.
waiting.
I
Thank you, sir.
I can't stand tea. I don't drink it.
Have a cup
But
of
yeah,
tea.
you know, like when you watch Dog Soldiers and like put the kettle on and stuff like that. My friends are like that. That's not an exaggeration.
Yeah, no, we know. We know.
I'm not like that because I can't stand anything other than green tea. But you know,
Well, and we also
like
don't
the
get the
I'm the
feeling that your
exception to
pinky
the
is up
rule,
all
I
the time
think.
either. So, you know.
no, God no.
Yeah.
Why would
Dilma.
I do that?
But
Do try it.
who was it that made the spiffing Brit comment?
I've no
Me.
idea. There you go.
Oh, Amron. Good. At least somebody
Yeah.
here has some common sense.
I love the stereotypical English stuff. I always watch it and like, if you met real English people, you'd be very disappointed if that's what you think they sound like.
Yeah, well, of course we have a stereotype in our head, just like you do.
Yeah, because yeah, obviously, I know you do. It's just it always makes me laugh.
Because it makes us laugh. I mean, you know, the funny thing is the juxtaposition of it, because that classic standard British sound, American women love it. It drives them nuts, dude. But the juxtaposition of that with the British woman is very off-putting to American men.
Really?
Went
Yeah, oh,
over
yeah.
this
I think
before.
Does it depend on like where they're from? Because I mean, I get put off by.
Oh, I guess the more Cockney, or what's that word you have for a slut in Britain? I can't remember.
Flapper.
A
Slag.
I tag you
Slag.
slut.
No, there's
Slapper.
another word. There's another word.
Slag.
No, there's another word.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. They've changed the name of that Dinobot just because of that.
Yeah, but
Oh yeah, is that why?
Yeah,
It's called
they
slag.
changed it to slug because slag is too much of
What,
an
in
English
Australia?
derogatory term for women.
And it was still called slag in this country. Still is.
yeah, no,
It is?
there is
Yeah.
another word though you guys have for kind of a street level, poor,
is definitely one of them.
undereducated
Or
female.
is it just whore?
Agility?
No, it's a very Britishism.
I love that. It's just a
Ladette.
No,
I don't know.
Ladette.
I don't know. It's none of those.
it'll come to me
normal
hours
words.
later. It doesn't matter. Slag's good enough. But yeah, it's very, very ugly, dude.
You pull out the
Hey,
modern
Kima.
British vernacular dictionary.
Yeah, no, help me out, because I
I was
remember
joking.
I remember I was watching. I saw like half an episode of this
I need more beer.
this British show that was trying to do like weird science, where these teens have powers, right?
Oh,
And
yeah.
there was a girl in there, and she was kind of fat and ugly and had that Cockney accent, and she was all upset because they were calling her this thing.
Oh, Misfits?
Dude, like
Is it Misfits?
Cockney accent, it can be okay sometimes. I always find.
I don't think
the
it was.
Northern
It's
accents
like
are a bit all over
Misfits.
the
Was
place.
it called Misfits? Maybe it was. Maybe
It was an English Misfits. I think there was an American.
Yeah,
version as
Misfits is
well.
about the superheroes.
Yeah, there was two different
Yeah.
versions. I mean, there was American and a.
Yeah, no, I'm
IT
talking about the
crowd?
British one. Yeah.
The IT crowd.
Was the crowd? Yeah.
I
Something
love
I
that
watched.
series. I was heartbroken when it ended.
Oh, really?
I've never
well,
watched it.
The BBC is funny to me because when they do a period piece, no one's touching them. I mean, they kill it. But when they try to do something in a normal modern setting, it's really horrible.
I don't know. I really like the Sherlock Holmes when they did that. I thought that was really good with
Well,
Cumberbatch.
the
I thought that was
the
really
gay
good.
Sherlock.
I thought it was really well. I mean, season 3 was a bit shit, but the other two were really good.
Season 1 and 2 were good.
Yeah,
you're
the
right, you're
Cumberbatch
right.
one.
Yeah.
Oop, oop. Amazon.
He
Hello.
wasn't
Yeah,
gay.
I told you to come say hi. Gonna draw a quick vampire.
I guess I will.
Hi,
Yeah,
Kima.
do it.
Hello.
Miss the Canadian talk.
Oh, well, thankful for that then.
No, it was good. It was very positive. It was pro-Canada, eh?
Yay.
Oh, yeah.
First, you gotta exchange your dollars when you go across the bridge there, eh?
Yeah, that's right.
Or your loonies.
Get the
I
loonies.
am still very happy that I missed it.
Actually, it was positive. It was pro-Canadian.
We're talking about
Actually,
Talk about curling and
the
off-water
thickest accent,
curling.
the thickest accent, a Canadian accent I ever heard is I went to a seminar at Redmond, Washington for Microsoft, and you could tell a bunch of the people that were doing presenting were had come over from Canada or lived in Canada or something, and they were talking with the projects and stuff like that. It was real heavy.
That sounds like from Nova Scotia.
Well, Nova Scotia's on the east, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
family in Nova Scotia, actually.
Ontario's not as heavy.
No, it's more generic. It's true.
No,
Because
Nova
I don't
Scotia
think
is the
Kinman's got a
heaviest.
very heavy accent.
Oh no, not at all.
You go ahead.
Well, no, I'm just saying I've been to Nova Scotia several times, and I like it. It's a nice place.
Okay.
Yeah. That's it.
I can't tell. So what's wrong with drawing when you get to me again? Because I know you'll hate something, and they'll make me figure out what's wrong.
I think it looks good. Now, Kima lives in Yellowknife. Now, what prefecture is that, or what province is that?
Fuck. I don't live in Yellowknife.
Where do you live?
I live in Ontario, and
Oh.
I live just a little bit outside of the city of Toronto.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Mississauga?
No, I live in the good old cottage country of Muskoka.
Oh, that's a good name, though. Good old native.
How
My
much
wife-
time do we have left?
My wife has relatives in and around Toronto.
You have yourself about an hour and 5 minutes.
I just checked the time. I'm glad because I'm really struggling.
Yeah.
I've not drawn since last night.
I thought it was already over.
That's one day is struggling. Jesus. But of course,
I only drew once yesterday, though, didn't I? I did Boba Fett. I didn't draw yesterday either. I've been in a hospital, haven't I?
do you need this kind of warm up when you play your instrument?
No, I just go and get drunk and start playing.
Right?
Yeah, I was about to say, buckle down and get another beer, man.
Yeah.
I am.
I
I'm
just
on my,
take it out and
I'm
start
on my fourth
whacking at it.
pint. I'm on my fourth pint.
Just whack it.
I woke up hungover
Now, Eric,
this morning.
what are you on about? You got a wife. That's what they're for. Jesus.
Oh yeah, but you said play your instrument, so I thought you meant. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, I haven't mentioned it, but of course, every week we do a draw along. I hope you guys are doing that. Keep in mind that the draw along is over on the Twitters at hashtag DNQFE. Once again,
It's also
hashtag
on
DNQFE.
the Discord.
And the Discord. That's true. That's true.
The draw along, new draw along channel. If you want to post it in there instead of Twitter, just post it in the Discord draw along, and we'll
Great.
check that out as
Confused
well.
Chester. That's what you should be doing.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, it's literally the same as what the Pro Edition did until they went pure Discord. So, I mean,
I have no clue. I haven't seen Mike's channel in years.
no, it's all on Discord now, but it used to be both. But I think it's good to bring it to the Discord because it makes more of a community. A lot of people hate Twitter, so.
Yeah, no, it's the better move. You're right. Now, Alfred Proto asked a very good question, and I wonder if anyone has the answer. I wonder if the MCU Wolverine will have a thick Canadian accent. Well, he is Canadian, but whereabouts is he from, though? What part of Canada is he from?
Northwest Territories?
Is correct.
That's
Northwest Territories.
Australia, isn't it?
No.
New England.
Oh, yeah. New South Wales is Australia.
Oh, fair
Yeah.
enough. Yes.
What about New South Wales, where we actually have South Wales?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Well, in Wales.
I
Dude,
apologize.
South Wales has got some good surfing.
Yeah, but is it called
Is
called South Wales or is it just called Wales?
No, it's South Wales. We have South Wales and North
it
Wales.
might
It's
have
very
good
different places.
surf.
Got all the mountain ranges stuff. It's actually
well,
really nice and friendly as well.
I'm sure, but it has the Welsh in it.
It also has really bad weather. That's actually a thing. Wales is terrible for weather.
Okay, what's wrong with the Welsh?
I've been
Things wrong with
told
Wales.
lots.
I know quite a few of them. They're cool.
Just don't go to Cardiff.
There's a
That's
big
in
difference
That's in
between,
Wales.
like,
I thought
places
that was
like
in
that.
London. Well, look what I know.
What? Oh, I suppose you're not from here.
No, I'm not. I remember David Tennant going to Cardiff quite a bit.
It's West Welsh, London.
Okay. It looked like a
London,
city.
I mean,
So.
I fucking hate London. So.
The only thing I know about Cardiff is that my mate got stabbed in Cardiff.
The what?
My mate got stabbed in Cardiff.
It's Cardiff. It's like going to Hull. It's like one of those places you just don't go.
I got
Red
stabbed
fan.
in Brooklyn twice.
I could imagine that being a real thing. I mean, Brooklyn. Even I know Brooklyn's not a place to go.
Well, I
Come on
was
down to
working,
Detroit.
so, you know.
Come on down to Detroit. We'll talk. I've
In
been
London,
through
that's
Eric.
why I hate London. London's like that as well. There's certain places that just are just crap places.
I've driven
Like
through.
you got the.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I was just saying they're all like a mixture of like it's got all this like history and you've got all this cool stuff. And there's some nice places, but if you venture out of the nice places a little bit, you're fucked.
Yep.
People don't know those places. Like if you're not from there, even I get worried when I go to certain places. Like where I live in Nottingham, it's all right, but there are places you don't want to go.
Well, how's the sheriff
Like
in
when the
Nottingham?
sheriff. I was
Living
literally
in
a
Nottingham,
second
coming on this
away.
show was the worst decision. I wish I'd never told you where I was from.
Yeah. Dude, I've made 2 of those mistakes. Welcome.
It was literally the first time I ever said it. It was like, oh, Robin Hood. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Well, not we
Yes,
all
have
love
a castle,
we
and
love
yes,
Robin
there's
Hood,
a
dude.
fucking statue of Robin Hood.
Americans love Robin Hood, dude. It's not a
Oh,
negative
yeah.
at all. We love Robin Hood.
Oh.
No, but it's
We-
like, but is that all you know about? You know what
Yes.
I mean?
What do you think? Most Americans don't even realize that Cheddar's a place.
Man, Cheddar Gorge in Somerset's amazing.
Yeah.
I didn't know
got the
Nottingham
best
was a real
cheese ever.
place.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah.
Is Brie a
Sherwood
place?
Forest is real.
Yes,
Yeah,
Brie
kinda
is a
real.
place. It's in France, isn't it?
Yeah. No, most of them
I
are
thought
named
that's-
after places. Yeah.
thought that was
Yeah.
in Lord of the Rings.
What about feta? Is
Oh,
feta
well,
a place?
we
It's
don't
gotta be
talk
somewhere
about
in
the
France.
Muslims.
That
We're
is
talking
You
about
can have
cheese.
Greek
Feta
feta.
and Italian
Greek.
cheese.
You can have Greek feta and you can have Dutch feta.
It's actually technically originally Turkish.
Like
Ooh.
the delights.
Take
So
that.
is there a feta in is there a feta in Turkey?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I actually think Turkish
There's
feta
a-
is the
there's
best.
a
you
spice
yeah.
line.
are you just making that up on the
No,
spot?
not
We don't
even
know.
a little bit.
Okay, I'm looking this
Right.
up.
Go for
I'm
it.
looking this up.
Yeah. Although someone did mention Turkish delights, I
It's a
do
little
like
sweet.
those.
Yes,
Those are
I
good.
did.
You
I
also,
like the original rosewater ones, and I sometimes like the pistachio ones as well.
oh well, another thing is from that region is baklava. I
Baklava's so good.
it is now. I much prefer the Greek baklava,
Yes.
but over the Turkish one. But yeah, it's good stuff, man.
Greek do some good food.
They
definitely
do, man.
some good food.
Yeah, they do.
I don't know about America, but I think in Australia we get a lot of our apricots, dried apricots and stuff from Turkey, and oh my gosh, they're so good. I like dried figs and dried dates and
Oh yeah,
dried
no, good
apricot.
stuff. Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but most of the food you eat and consume is from Turkey, originally. Sorry,
That's
I mean,
surprise.
doesn't really matter where it's from, does it? As long as it's good.
that's right.
Isn't
Right,
that the
right.
doesn't pistachios come from that region too?
Oh sure, yeah,
I
absolutely.
think they're
But a lot of the
really
stuff
come from.
that's
They're good.
the Chinese, I think, improved. But most of the Chinese food is coming out of Turkey as well. Turkey was very
Yeah.
influential way back.
Yes. Yeah, that's true. I'm not surprised there.
The spice trade.
Yeah, well, those guys were badass.
I
Of course, they
think
weren't called Turkey,
macadamia is
but
Okay, feta
it's the
cheese.
Ottoman Empire.
Go ahead. Feta cheese
you
is
go.
first mentioned during the Byzantine times and was called prosfatos,
Mhm.
meaning recent or French, and associated with Crete.
Do you know where the
There you go.
Byzantine Empire was centered? Right.
Yeah, I know, but the Byzantine Empire wasn't just centered in Turkey; it was in and around that whole area.
Yes, I know.
Well, it wasn't Turkey's yet.
No, it was
It was
the
Crete.
Byzantine.
Crete is
Constantinople.
not Turkey.
Yeah, I know.
No, I suppose not. But it's definitely a Turkish thing, dude, or a Byzantine thing.
Oh,
Just say Mediterranean.
now we're changing.
It was
Now we go from Turkey
Mediterranean
to
and leave it
Byzantine.
Well, no,
Is
because
it Byzantine? I thought it was
I'm just
Byzantine. I
using
guess
the
I'm wrong.
modern word that people would know, right? I'm not going to go into ancient names and stuff that people might not recognize, right? But that region is very important for culinary history. Yeah, a lot of stuff came out
Where
from
did
there.
okay? So where did Monterey Jack come from?
I believe that's from America.
America.
Yeah, pretty sure. I love Monterey Jack, by the way.
Where'd
I think.
Velveeta come from?
Oh God, San Francisco. I am sure.
The devil.
Yeah, there you go. Do
Velveeta,
believe.
Arkansas.
Perfect. But I do believe Monterey Jack was somewhere in one of the valleys in California, and it was an offtake of Colby and Jack, which of course Colby Jack is also a thing.
Ooh.
I'm pretty sure. Check that one out. Or did it come out of Munster? No, it was a combination of Munster and something. I think it's
Well,
something like that.
I will say this, Jester. You definitely know Jack.
It's true. Yeah.
Yes.
He was
Yes.
an asshole, by the way.
Okay.
We do a lot of cheddar in Australia. It's,
Yeah, we do over here
Cheddar's
as well.
good, dude.
Cheddar's a big thing, yeah.
This is quickly
Very
turning into
good.
a Monty Python skit.
What's
What's
wrong with that? That's a good thing.
Now it's all about cheese.
But
Give it a
cheddar's
cheddar.
good, man.
strong, bitey cheddar.
Yeah. I went through my cheese making phase not so many years ago.
Cheese making phase.
I did.
Jesus, you were
I
such
have
a
never been on a
nerd.
cheese making phase ever. in
And
my
then
life.
and then there was my cheese making phase.
It wasn't
So
hardly.
strange.
It wasn't very successful, Jeff.
Well,
Unfortunately.
we make yogurt, but that's not cheese. And
No,
so
but
difficult.
it's a dairy product. It's good.
Yeah.
I started with cream cheese, then hit the hard stuff. Parmesan, Romano. Next thing I know, it was waking up with bits of cheddar all over my face.
Oh, come on! You guys don't learn new skills. I love artisan
Yeah,
skills.
I learned to cook a lot of stuff. That's one thing. I mean, I've got into pickling recently. I've got a bunch of Naga chilies currently pickling.
Oh, nice.
I've had many
I was
things.
sitting. I was sitting in
Pickling
the
is
back.
cool.
Sitting in the back alleys looking for unpasteurized milk.
That's right. But I've had a woodworking phase and metal working phase, all kind of stuff. Leather working phase.
Are you just living in real life RPG? That's what it sounds like.
Okay. I got the space
Doesn't
here.
just play Dungeons and Dragons; he lives it.
Well, I got a workshop, so I can.
I used to be an
Work,
adventurer
he
like
goes on
you.
quests.
God. You guys don't like improving yourselves? Learning new
That's why
things?
we're on
Love
here.
it.
I don't need to improve myself. I'm perfect.
Oh, well, there we go. There we go. You guys should try to make cheese. It's a very interesting process.
I've thought about it, but it's a lot of effort, isn't it? It's not easy.
No, it is a lot of work, but I mean, it's okay. You just kind of take an afternoon and do it,
I want to make my own beer. I've never done that, and I've always wanted to. I've made wine, and I've made like other alcohols, but I've never made beer. I'd love to make some nice ale.
I've
Some of
made
the ale that I
like-
get from her, like BrewDog now that they make. I had this one the other day. It was like strawberry milkshake IPA, and it was so freaking nice. It was like strawberry milkshake and white chocolate IPA. I got it because it was on offer. I was like, it sounds disgusting. But when you taste it, like, you won't drink more than one or two of them, but it's so nice. It's crazy. It's like the marshmallow one that I've had before. That one's like, it sounds weird, but it actually tastes of marshmallows. It's an
that
IPA,
doesn't
it's
sound
so
good at
strong.
all, dude.
Yeah, but it is. That's the thing. It doesn't. Which is why I tried it, because it's so obscure. But when you actually try it, like, that's actually really well made. Who would have thought it?
I think I've
do
had a
love-
mango one before. Mango beer a few times.
Mango makes sense because a lot of them are very fruity, aren't they? Ales, so, like a lot of them are like very grapefruity. Don't more. But I love mango. Sounds good.
Yeah, I've never
Did you
made.
get BrewDog over in Australia? I mean, I know it's an English company, but
Get what?
BrewDog beer.
I think so. I'm not familiar with that many.
Probably.
I mean,
Have
yeah, I
to
know
go
it's
to
an
Dan
English beer, but
Murphy's
I
and
know
have a
you're
look. more.
more likely to than America. So
Yeah.
I
No,
We
I ne-
definitely have a lot of craft beers and IPAs and stuff here.
oh yeah, it's become quite
But-
popular.
but-
It's cool.
They're best known for like Punk IPA. That's one of the famous
Oh,
ones.
you're getting reduced network conditions as well, Spencer.
Am I?
Do you have like a little exclamation mark on your video stream?
I get that all the
Yeah, it
time.
was popping up a few times. Yeah.
Oh, there it is again.
Yeah, but that's okay. Everything's coming through real nice and clean. I can knock
Freaking
on wood.
MBN.
You know
Oh no, bloody MBN.
what is that?
The
That's
national something.
broadband network in
Yeah, I
Australia.
think
Yeah,
that's what it's called.
that's our high speed broadband that all ISPs
It
use.
was a
and
bloody
it's horrible.
government initiative to give us fast internet, and
to
it turned out.
to compete with Romania.
Yeah, we're gonna have as fast as internet as Kazakhstan one day.
Oh wow, jeez, that sounds horrible.
Yeah, it's terrible. Yeah, it's pathetic. It really is.
Well,
Our internet speeds are really bad. Like I got 100 megabit per is my speed that I'm
Uh-huh.
paying for, and I don't get any more than 10 megabits per second when downloading
Jesus,
stuff.
man, how do you
wow,
cope?
dude.
It's ridiculous.
I mean,
Thanks,
And
Tony Abbott.
we pay extra for that.
let me see what mine is here. Hold
Only
a
on
second.
200, but I mean, I get like max speed all the time. I mean, we're on Virgin Media. That's what we have over here. Well, we have a bunch of different.
Yeah,
ones.
I get like 20 or 30 sometimes on mine.
I
Megabytes.
am 528.
Jeez.
Jesus
What do you
fucking
get?
what? Is that Japan?
Yep.
Japan
Yeah.
has very good internet.
Yeah, what? We don't fuck around over here, dude. We ain't no Kazakhstan.
Do you not get max speed when you download from Steam or anything like that? Because normally
Oh,
when I
no.
want to check my speed,
No.
I'll download off Steam, and then I'll be like, oh, there it's going at like now I'm downloading
That-
50
No,
meg
but
50 gig game in like a couple of minutes or something.
3 to 500 I get quite regularly though.
Wow.
Could upgrade mine. I mean, 200's fine for me though, maxed out.
What
I
is
mean,
with this
that's
country?
enough.
Did I upset people or something? Isn't that normal?
It is pretty normal, yeah.
Not for
In
us.
everywhere except
No.
Australia, apparently.
I think you've generated some internet envy.
I believe that Japan does have like one of the best internet
Yeah.
speeds in the world.
Well, keep in mind we've had 5G for a decade. Right.
Plus, your
So-
country is
You
very
live in a
tiny as
fishing
well.
village.
That's easy to make
that's
high-speed
true.
Yeah.
broadband.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Eric, I told you a couple years ago, 3 years ago, that I went and I petitioned the city council to bring 5G over the mountain, and it took them 2 years, but they did get it over here.
I love that.
Yeah,
Over the mountain.
Hey guys, are we still talking about network speed?
We are.
Sure.
Mine's about 54 megabytes per second.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
What's your upload speed?
Oh, that's. I don't know how to test that on my stupid cell phone.
55 megabytes a second sucks balls. What are you guys talking about?
That's good for here.
That's super fast for Australia.
Really? Why would you're a very modern country? Why would that be true?
Because our government fucked around for so long to upgrade things. Like some of our places are still on
Fair.
copper wire, and they paid for this whole thing, and then they got companies to, they outsourced it to all these companies to install,
Right.
and it ended up being too expensive. So they were like, "Oh, we're not going to go fiber to the house. We're going to do fiber to the node or fiber to something like, the end of the road, or
Right.
you know how they got those little boxes and stuff
To a hub. Yeah.
for the node. Yeah, to a hub. So it ended up being not as fast as projected.
Obviously, but you guys haven't learned that don't let the government get involved in shit like that.
Sounds
well,
a
that's
lot
what
like
our
the U.S.
country does. Is the government gets involved in everything.
Oh, that's not good. That is not
Because the government used to control our telecommunications thing. Like, it wasn't privatized until maybe early 2000s.
Sucks.
Yeah. So
Yeah, no, I suppose
So,
that's
yeah.
a good thing here. I mean, the government does subsidize stuff, but they don't get involved in anything. Even the medical stuff that's all private. They just will subsidize. They don't get involved in it, and that's a good thing. That's why things are very efficient here, I think. But anyway, Eric, could you take over for a second so I can get some coffee and feed my dog, please?
Oh, sure. Go ahead.
All right, thank you.
So, what would everybody like to talk about?
Let's talk about Chester
Look at
behind his
Jennifer
back.
Connelly.
Jeez, that Chester and his fucking fishing village.
Hey, there's a
his
lot of money
yacht.
in fish.
There must be.
Killing all
I
the dolphins.
need to tell him I went to the doctor last week, and since I'm 50 now, I have to go get a colonoscopy.
Well, yeah, you
Oh.
mentioned-
And Chester told me they don't do that in Japan. I said, hey, I got a friend in Japan says they don't do that anymore. They have a scanner. We don't have that over here. He goes, they're much more advanced over there in Japan. I'm like, son of a bitch. Like,
maybe
get out
hopefully
of it.
by the time I'm a bit older, that will have changed. That's what I'll hope for.
Hopefully.
They still
I
do the old finger up the butt.
Well, that's
Yeah.
to check the prostate.
I get a camera is what I get to schedule for.
Yeah.
I just had that done this year.
Did you like
Up
it? Was
the
it good?
butt.
Yeah. Well, he gave me flowers. I got a dinner
Oh.
beforehand.
That's good. I mean, that it makes it worth it.
The doctor told me he loved me. You know.
All the
Always nice to
important
hear.
things.
Hey, Dave, you
I'm
got
just-
one yet?
What?
Have you got a
Oh.
colonoscopy yet?
Not yet. Please
Okay.
don't ask me, but don't badger me. Trust me, I don't want to talk about it.
Whoa, okay. You won't talk about butt
Just
stuff with you.
eat a lot of fiber, a lot of your fruits and veggies, and you won't need to go have a colonoscopy.
Eat your old brand.
Yep.
Guys, let's not talk about it. La, la, la.
Eat your greens.
JD, have you never had
man.
anything up your butt?
Yes.
Dear God.
Up the butt.
Oh yeah. This went downhill very quickly.
So, what are we doing next week? Are we going to do the Thin Blue Line? Does anyone know? yet?
What? Yeah, I messaged Pixel and he said he's going to try and sort it out for next week.
Okay.
So the week after will be the 18th, and that's when Ghostbusters comes out. So I was going to do Ghostbusters that week.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, hopefully
down
it'll be
for
the Thin Blue
Ghostbusters?
Line.
Thin Blue Line, that's just a cop comic, right?
Looks like it, yeah. I mean, I don't know much about it, but I mean, I asked him if because I don't know the people, but he'll sort it out. He said he was going to sort it out. So you posted it in the thing, and he posted it. And I was like, wait, you know what? I need to ask, so I know what we're doing. It seems
Mike
to
Barron
be
did a lot
reliant
of,
on what I do, so you know.
Yeah. He did a lot of Punisher books back in the day.
He did. What?
Did
I read him.
Punisher books?
Black and white.
Guy that is doing Thin Blue Line, he wrote a lot
Oh,
of
right.
Punisher
I
books.
see.
Yeah.
I see. And I know Mike Barron because I know he's been on here before.
Yeah,
He's writing it, isn't he?
Yeah.
Older gentleman, a little squirrely sometimes.
Yeah, and also, remember when we were talking about G.I. Joe on the night?
I was not here that night.
G.I.
Was there, but I don't remember it.
You're kidding me. We were
Was that
driving
the-
him crazy.
Oh, was that the night he was on here? Oh, yeah, I missed that
Yeah.
night.
I don't remember that.
Jeff, what made you decide to come on tonight?
Oh.
Who are you talking to me? You talking to me?
Talking to you.
Uh,
Talking to you.
There's
Somebody
nobody
said,
else.
"Hey, do you want to jump on?" And I was, or did you want to participate? And I'm like, "Oops, okay."
Cool.
So hey, here I am.
I don't think I'd ever
Probably-
heard your voice before.
The first and probably last time I'll ever show up here.
Aw. No,
Is
keep
that
it-
bad?
Right before Chester knocks me right off that Discord site.
he
mean-
won't do that.
You won't, because I can add you back.
We'll make sure you stick around. Just you gotta make sure you aggravate Chester about his yacht.
Oh God, we haven't talked about that for ages. He's not mentioned himself. Maybe
I think
he
he
fell
got
through.
tired. And his cousin, of course. We've already done that tonight, so.
Man, you guys have been busy tonight then.
Oh yeah.
You start listing off all of Jennifer Connelly's. Jennifer Connelly's been in a lot of movies.
Oh
A
yeah.
lot of well-named or big-name movies.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't believe that.
She was in the first Hulk movie with Eric Bana.
Oh, I'd forgot about that. Yeah.
It was? Oh man.
Let's look it up.
She played the Liv Tyler role.
Betty.
Betty, yeah.
Yeah, Bay Ross. Dang.
Which they haven't brought into the MCU again. Like, the fuck?
Oh, except for the What If series they had her on there.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
remember
that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give her time. Give them time.
Okay, here's what she was in. She was in Once Upon a Time in America.
Okay.
Phenomena. I don't know, 7 minutes. Labyrinth.
Yeah.
Career Opportunities. The Rocketeer.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what else. Higher
I'll be looking that
Learning. Mulholland Falls.
It was a detective movie, wasn't it?
Yeah. Dark City.
Okay.
Waking the Dead. Requiem for a Dream.
Okay.
Yes.
Pollock.
Ass to ass.
A Beautiful Mind.
Oh yeah.
Hulk.
Forgot about that.
House of Sand and Fog. Dark Water. Blood Diamond.
I've never seen that one.
Yeah, that's with
Leo.
Leonardo, isn't it?
Leo. Yeah, Leo. Incarnate.
TRA. TRA.
At 9,
Diamond.
she was a voice in 9.
Okay.
He's Just Not That Into You. I've seen that bandied
I've
about.
seen that. Yeah.
Uh,
That's where Bradley Cooper's her husband, and he's cheating on her with Scarlett Johansson.
I think so. Winter's Tale.
I might have said too much there.
Noah. Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Oh, she was in that crazy Noah movie.
Wait, Spider-Man Homecoming?
Yeah, Spider-Man: Homecoming.
What was
She's
she
the
in there?
voice. She's the voice of Peter's automated suit.
Oh.
Alita: Battle Angel,
Yes.
and she's in the new Top Gun.
Is that ever coming out though?
That's what I was gonna say. Is it? I don't think it's
Because
ever.
I'd like to see it, but who knows?
Oh, and I forgot Inventing the Abbots, which I've seen that one too.
Okay.
I actually haven't seen it, but I've seen it out there. I mean, she was in a lot. She's been in a lot of movies with big stars.
Yeah.
Best is still Labyrinth.
Should ask Chester if he's ever been on the movie set with her. Dude, did she get you into Paramount? She get one of Tom Cruise's gloves and send it to you?
Oh. Try to sell that for some money.
Yep.
They'd be tiny gloves though.
You don't know where that glove's been.
Up his ass.
Oh boy.
I still like that. I still like that South Park episode with Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise won't come out of the closet. I'm not in the closet.
That one's pretty good. I haven't seen that one in years.
I like the Kanye West the gay fish thing. and he
The
just
fish
didn't
sticks
get
one. Yeah.
it. He just didn't get it. So funny. Why would it be gay? Fish.
What is
It's funny
what
because
is
we call him
Chester
fish fingers.
feeding his dog? Holy cow!
The dog ate him.
Children.
Probably.
Maybe he's butchering a pig or
A
something.
little bit of dry food with some awful.
Wait a second. How long have you been listening to this?
2 seconds.
Okay.
But my ears were burning.
We weren't talking about your cousin or anything.
I'm sure.
We didn't
not.
bring up Jennifer Connelly again either.
I'm sure. Yeah. It's okay. She's a big girl. She'd take care of herself.
And we certainly weren't casting aspersions as to your dubious heritage.
Oh, where am I from now?
I just said we weren't doing that.
Uh-huh.
Did I not just say that?
Am I an
Did I not
Eskimo
just
now?
say that? Okay, yes.
Fair enough.
I'm sure that there are Inuit busbies out there from North Alaska.
Yeah. Adrian says, imagine Requiem for a Dream was a movie Chester skipped watching. I've never seen that movie.
Ass to
Your
ass.
cousin's in it.
Is she?
There's a great scene where it's in this nightclub thing, and yeah.
We might have just went through her entire IMDb while you were gone.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I honestly, I have not seen a lot of her movies. I've seen, of course, Labyrinth, because the family was all excited when she got that, and I've certainly watched that. Because that was her first real big thing, I think. I know she done some commercials or stuff, what have you, but I've seen that. I've seen Dark City. I've seen The Rocketeer. And
You haven't seen Alita Battle Angel?
And I've seen Alita Battle Angel. Yeah, I think that's it. No, there was like a Doomsday Apocalypse Revelations thing where she talks to God. I think is that her?
Not sure.
I don't think so.
Anyway, I haven't seen many of her movies, to be fair.
Is there one that you've gone to and you're like, wait, she's in this? You're never surprised?
I've been.
Did you see A Beautiful Mind?
No, I haven't. No.
What about Pollock?
Nope.
Did you ever go on a date, take your date to one of her movies and go, hey, that's my cousin?
No, never.
Okay.
I've never mentioned it to anyone except for R.T. Bear when he was drooling. They were drooling over a picture, and I told them to stop and desist.
So you went 50 years without telling anyone, then you tell Art T. Bear.
I didn't tell him. I was defending her. Thank you very much.
Fair enough.
Hey, have you regretted that? Have you regretted defending her at this point?
Yes, I do. Yes.
Tell me about your father.
No.
You should have just
No. My dad's real simple.
President
He's just a
Lincoln.
soldier. Easy enough. But no, that, and I mentioned what, your university and I went to, and that was the other bad one. So.
Oh, which university?
Oh, I forget now. It's so long ago.
Harvard? Was it Harvard?
God,
Avid.
Those common bastards. Why would I have anything to do with them?
Was it Yale?
No, much better.
So that joke in Simpsons is true then.
Brown?
Yes.
Oh, I see. You're from Brown University. I see that.
Yes.
Harold sucks.
No.
Okay.
I see you're from the Providence Busbies.
No, but it was a good school. I went there because they had the best archaeological department in the world. So that's why I went.
You wanted to be Indiana Jones.
I did. That's exactly true. I wanted to be Indiana Jones, and I learned that's not reality.
Who wouldn't want to be Indiana Jones?
You know what I do?
It's true.
You know what I do every day for my my degree? I translate old dusty Mesopotamian tablets into English. That's what I do. It's not very
How
Indiana
dare you.
Jones at all.
Yeah, but as much as I rag on you, I think that's very cool.
It's boring.
You have
as
a bullwhip,
shit,
though,
dude.
don't you?
No, I don't.
Yeah, but you know what? Those tablets were put down centuries ago
Thousands of years ago.
by
And they wouldn't
people.
translate. They're not going to translate themselves. So.
Yep, they ain't going to translate themselves, and
No.
you don't know what's on there.
No, I actually mostly I do like court cases and receipts and things like that. But I did get some. I do occasionally get some interesting things. There was one where there was a court case where a man had bought, I forget it was like 150 pigs, and but they all died within the first few months, and he took the seller to court saying he sold him diseased pigs. But in the end, the court said that too much time had passed for him to get recompense. That's pretty cool because that was from 5,200 some odd years ago. Doesn't it sound as mundane as our world?
It really does. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
And the important thing is, don't buy pigs until you have them checked out first.
That would be
Buyer,
would be it.
buyer beware. That's an old one.
Yeah, absolutely. I think recently I just did what was it? A recipe for something.
Cheese?
No, it wasn't cheese. I forget what it was, but it was a recipe. It was
Butter?
kind of interesting. No, it wasn't cheese. But
So, what language is it written in?
that one was in Assyrian.
So, I'm curious. Like, what if they're talking about stuff that there is no like equivalence for today? How do you kind of translate that?
You want the fantasy version or the truth?
The truth.
I make it up.
Really?
Jeez.
I mean, but then I'll put an asterisk next to it, right?
Right.
What else you got to do? You try to find the most common analog you can, right? But I mean, anyway, the Indiana Jones thing, I've also been on many dig sites way back when I was at university time. I went all over the world to dig sites, and this is going to be interesting. It's going to be Indiana Jones, exciting, right? I basically either carried stuff around all day, or I sat in a tent with a box full of broken pottery, trying to glue it back together and labeling everything. Yeah.
You didn't find any sarcophaguses or
No, I think
monkey paws?
the coolest digs I was ever on was we found well, my professor did the city of Dajang in the Gobi Desert. It's kind of like a legendary city, Asian city, and that was kind of cool. Another one was down in was it Alabama or Mississippi? I think it was Alabama. On a riverbed. At that time, we found the oldest human remains in America. Of course, they found older since, but that was pretty cool. We also in
That
the
is
cave.
cool.
It is in the cave next door, because this was like under a cliff shelf. There was like a community there, but there was a cave nearby where there's a paleontological team working, and I kind of crept in there and chatted with them a little bit, and they found like full sloths and saber-toothed tigers, and that was kind of cool.
Well,
I wasn't part of
Wow.
that dig though.
So you're not suffering under any ancient curses or anything.
No, not that I know of.
Well,
Yeah,
obviously not. You got 5G and a yacht, so.
that's true. Hey, you
And your
guys really
internet's
don't
really
like my
fast.
yacht. It's just a little old. It's not even 70 feet.
Oh. Hey, Mr. Howell.
I don't understand why everyone's so offended by my yacht. I don't get that. It's a sailing boat, by the way, not a yacht.
Would you like to go on my yacht?
Goodness gracious! I've
It
been
was the
sailing
smallest
since
one.
I was a
It was
kid.
it was the smallest one I could find. Only 69 feet.
Actually,
It's
it's
not even
64
that
feet.
big.
I actually, the reason I got one smaller, because I was thinking about getting a J class, but in order to get the license here in Japan to go up to that size of a boat, you have to get an actual captain's license. It's very expensive, and I don't know if you guys can imagine what a Japanese test of anything is like. It's quite a bear.
In Japanese.
Yes. Well, that's not a problem. But so the class 1 or the Shodan license that I have, it's up to 21 meters. And I have that. I passed that test and stuff like that. So I'm limited to 21 meters.
Chester,
There you go.
I want to
Yes.
ask Scott.
What's that?
Oh my God.
No, I don't
Does-
know.
does-
I don't even wear
Okay,
ties
thank God.
unless I have to, which
Oh,
is
thank
most of the time.
Does your sailboat come with a wet bar and a bartender named Jake?
I wish I would. Of course, I get a female bartender, but no, I don't have a wet bar on the thing. Well, no, that's not true. There is a bar, but I don't use it as a bar. I usually keep like a beer or a soda or something. It's just like a fridge and sink area on the back. It's got a nice little barbecue on it.
For when you catch fish.
Yeah, I will go fishing sometimes. My wife really likes fish. I'm not a big fan, but you can fish off the back. I do have it rigged for that.
Straight out of the sea is so tasty.
Yeah, no, it is nice. Catch it, cut it, give it to the wife to cook it.
You're a man. You should be barbecuing, surely. I like barbecue.
Yeah, but usually with a fish, she does it inside. I mean, don't interfere with a Japanese woman and her fish. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
I'll remember that.
Yes. Yes, I did defend her from Marty Bear's male gaze, Adrian. That is true. But yeah, no, I love my sailboat, dude. It's just a fun thing to go out and do. You guys never been sailing ever?
Yeah, I've been saying.
I've been on a tiny little dinghy with a little one sail.
Yeah, well, that's what I learned on when I was a kid.
Yeah, in my private school, we went there.
Yeah.
They took us to the yacht club.
Yeah, no, they're good. They're fun. And I belong to the yacht club here as well, and it's neat because it's like lots of people, new people to meet and interact with, and have parties and stuff like that. Usually, what I do is I take the boat up to, I'll sail it up like on a Friday night up to Beppu Bay, which is quite a bit north from me, but it's a gigantic bay. And you have Beppu City there, and it's a good place to sail around. You can stop and get a good bite of food and stuff like that. It's a nice weekend getaway.
Baboon City.
Beppu, but we'll
Sounds
go
like
with
a cool
Baboon.
place.
We have a Raccoon City here in my town.
Irony.
Really?
Yeah, well, technically it's
Zombies
Raccoon
running
Tail
around?
City, but close enough.
Are there any zombies running around? there?
Not that I've noticed, but I haven't really looked into it, JD.
Do the locals get the joke?
Probably not. No, I seriously doubt it. Yeah. You got to keep in mind, there's places here that even though I'm in a little village, I do have really good internet, but I went after it, right? There's plenty of people around here that don't even have a TV in their house, dude.
It's not a bad thing.
No, it's not. And the telephone is a village phone, and it's free to every house. So Tanuki Alpha Proto. No, not Araiguma. Not Tanuki. Tanuki is a raccoon dog. This town is named after the Araiguma, which is a raccoon. I have to say though, going through the art here, there's some really cool stuff.
I think I'm finished.
Well, you've been finished
Yeah.
2 or 3 times so far, but yes, it looks good, dude. He's definitely got him a bite of something. Of course, I don't know why she was walking around naked, but lucky for him.
And they're in a bed.
No, yours are. His isn't, but it's a beautiful picture, though. It's
Oh,
interesting,
okay,
Spencer. You really have a broad field because the first one was very, very, kind of cartoony. This one's much more realistic. It's neat.
Thank you.
He does political cartoons for Penthouse Mag.
Oh, does he? Sweet.
Yeah.
I've been known to.
He's got a few of them.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite one you've done?
Probably one of the. It was a few issues ago, and it's a Joe Biden one, sitting at the desk, and he's like got the army around him, and yeah, that was a good one. It was about him like signing all these new declarations
Day
and stuff.
one, declarations, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's good. I forgot that Penthouse was a thing.
Well, yeah, it's Penthouse Australia, but I imagine it's the same for the American version. Like they do. They have articles and stuff, so I do cartoons for the opinion pieces.
Sure. Yeah,
Oh,
I get it.
nice.
Political satire.
Yeah, a lot of people read them for the articles.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I haven't seen I don't even know if I've looked at a Penthouse. I've seen a Playboy, but I've seen a Penthouse cover. I remember in America, like in the convenience stores. But that's got to be 30+ years ago. I remember 3 porn magazines. I remember Playboy, Penthouse, and what was that other one? Hustler.
hmm
Yeah, I remember those
Well,
3.
up until a couple of years ago, we used to have a lot of Australian kind of softcore magazines,
Yeah.
where they would have like political cartoons and sort of jokes and stuff like that. Similar to a lot of the UK stuff. There's lots of those kind of like lad mags and stuff.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, I remember one came out when one of my friends really loved it. It was called Maxis or Maxim.
Maxim. Yeah,
Maxim.
we have that. We had that here as well, and
Yeah.
FHM.
All the men's
I
mags
thought they were
have,
just English
have
things.
gone the way of the dodo in Australia.
Why?
So we had a
it's like the
picture
men's
mag and a
mags are
people
like
mag.
the only men's mags you get here in Australia now are pretty much car magazines
Men's Health,
and stuff like that. Yeah, that's it.
GQ.
Why don't you
Yeah.
have? Why have they banned the pornography?
They haven't banned it. It's just they
Didn't
stopped
sell
publishing. I
anymore
think because
because of the internet.
people just if you want to look at
No.
porn, you look at your phone.
Yeah, we all
that's fair.
all
That's fair.
Australian males
Yeah.
realised, why am I paying for this when I
About
can
it.
see it for free on the internet?
And I think the culture has sort of shifted more puritanical a bit.
You think?
So so people aren't going to be as comfortable to kind of like look at nudie mags that aren't. Well, they are pornographic, but they're not, hardcore.
Well, what about the poor lesbians though?
What about porn lesbians?
I said, what about the poor lesbians?
Oh.
Don't they get representation? I thought that's what they screamed about
No.
on a regular basis.
No, they're all turning into men.
Well, of course, that's the point. But Eric, I think you win. Yeah. Damn, dude.
I'm not even done.
That is badass, though, dude. You really
Which one's
captured
Eric?
Morbius there. There's a lot of good stuff today. Even JD's is kinda in proportion, except for the hands.
Ooh.
But it's a better JD piece today. I have to give him that. Definitely is.
Thanks, man.
It's like
I'll
he's
be
poking
right
his
back.
tongue out.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
supposed to be blood.
yeah.
Yeah, he should have done it on the
Yeah.
corner of the mouth instead of underneath like that, but that's okay.
Yeah,
It's okay.
I wasn't thinking.
No, it's definitely better, JD.
Mm.
Definitely.
I did before. I thought it was going to be a window shop, and I thought it looked better in the bed. That's the problem.
Well, you
What?
should have made her hair red, and then that would have been a Fright Night reference.
I didn't want a Fright Night reference. I just wanted kind of a sensual thing. I don't know.
No,
It's
yeah,
just-
Purple
Healthy
screams
vampire.
central, yes.
it does. It
Suppose-
does, doesn't it? Yes. Screaming Mimi, I think.
Well, that's a vampire.
Oh God. Kinma has come on and been very, very quiet, but she's absolutely destroying it as usual. We do have ourselves about 17 minutes left, so there's time. How you doing, Keenma? Haven't said much to you today.
No, I'm doing all right.
Yeah, I thought you were having a night in with the man.
I did, and then he had to go to bed because he has to work in the morning.
Oh, it's nice. Did you guys enjoy movies or beers?
Yeah, good dinner.
Oh, nice. Did you eat at home or did you go out?
We ate at home. We had like a lot of steak and potatoes
Ooh.
and Brussels sprouts.
Ooh.
Oh, I love Brussels sprouts. I can
Yeah.
never. I get Brussels sprouts like every 3 years.
Literally the worst thing ever.
I love Brussels sprouts, dude.
Yeah, we had them like we pan fried them so that they had a crispy outside and they had like
Oh,
garlic
nice.
butter.
Yes. Oh yeah.
So
Sounds good. Do you guys cook together?
yeah.
Oh, that's neat. Yeah. I try, but my wife kicks me out of the kitchen.
Well,
Because you
sometimes I cook
shit
in the
or
kitchen.
No, she just our kitchen is small. I mean, there is another place we could build a bigger one, but we just never did. It's a small kitchen, and she's just particular. Well, actually, I'm particular is the problem because when she's done cooking, there's a pile of dirty dishes and gunk everywhere. When I'm cooking, it's pristine the whole time. So I can't stop touching and cleaning stuff, and it frustrates her, I think.
That would
He
piss
also
me
cook-
off too.
He also cooks in a tuxedo.
Fair.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Fair enough. I just can't stand it, dude. I'm cleaning as I cook, but she doesn't. She just makes a pile of mess. Of course, she cleans it up later, but I don't like it. But that's all right. That's okay. I usually cook things that need to maturate anyway.
I think that's a word.
It is a word. Yeah.
That was made up.
You just made that.
All
You
right,
just
fine.
made that up. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. I like what Rabbit's doing here. That's cool. This is more of a movie reference, I think, which is neat.
It is. I was lazy. I couldn't be bothered to really think, so I'm just
No, it's cool.
straight from the trailer.
The trailer looks really good, man. It really does. It's one of the best looking trailers I've seen in quite a while. So hopefully, man.
Better. It's been a while since I've done color, to be honest. I don't normally then bother.
Jalapeno Milk, we are not drawing monkeys, nor shall we. We shan't draw monkeys, Jalapeno Milk.
I mean, maybe one day.
No monkeys.
Hey, if they redid Planet of the Apes, it was good. We'd do it.
Well, I don't know. I saw the first movie of that remake, and it was okay. I never bothered to watch
Yeah,
the
no, I mean, if they did it again and made it good, because I wasn't
Right.
a big fan of it. I love the originals.
Yeah, no, those are
Maybe
fun.
you got
Originals
against.
are so good.
Maybe you got against monkeys.
No, I don't. I'm just making a joke because Mike's all about the monkeys now because of his NFTs. Did anyone watch the other two, part 2 and 3 of the remake of Planet of the Apes?
Didn't. No, I
I
skipped
didn't
after
think
the
they
first
were
one.
horrible.
Yeah, I didn't see them. I have no clue. Yeah.
They're okay.
Where did the bad monkey touch you, Chester?
I can't talk about those memories, Jeff. Okay.
Show us on JD where he touched you.
Aw. Oh, goodness gracious. Just going through the art here again. Some really nice stuff. Hopefully you guys are doing drawing along. I suppose I should go check on that, shouldn't I, since I'm the one that has to do it. Let me see here. I go over here. And then I have to do this. Oh, no.
Check
That's
the
right.
Discord.
I do it over on this one. That's what I do it on.
Well, we have a couple in the Discord.
Cool.
Actually, 2. Yeah. Thunderat and Rosita Oro? That's the new person.
Oh, yeah.
He will be joining us on live at some point, so I don't know about Twitter, but I put it in under the next. From now on, I'll advertise it on show on Twitter as well.
We got a few in
because people
here.
prefer it.
Nice. Is there anything on Discord at all?
Yeah, there's 2. I just said that. You weren't listening.
I wasn't. I do apologize.
It's easy to find. Go to the Discord
draw along.
and
Yes,
draw along, and then scroll past the other stuff that's in there. And there's 2 underneath.
How I would put that up, though? How would I display
You just share your
that?
screen, don't you?
No.
Just share your screen.
It's not that simple. actually.
I can.
I got it.
Is it because you're? I mean, I can share it if you want.
I got it. I figured it out.
Say, I mean,
there we go. Okay, good.
Too
Good.
complicated.
They're pretty good
Not
too. I
finished
like
yet
this
anyway,
one. This
so-
one's really cool. And then we have oh, I see. Those went over there though. Huh. So I have to do.
You've got to do both.
I got it. Just give me a half second. Okay.
Too busy thinking about his yacht.
Hey now.
That's it. I need to sort these fucking teeth
There we
out.
go. Okay, I figured it out. Ha! See? Take that. I'm not a boomer. Eric's the boomer. I'm not the boomer.
I'm a boomer.
Well, so am I.
Admit.
But, you know, it's all right. We can be boomers. It's okay. There we go. All right. Can I move this around? I can. That's awesome. All right. I got it all set. I'm good to go for that. Okay. So now I have to do a straw poll, right?
Yes.
Okay.
To be fair, I tried last time, but because I'm not a blue wrench on the YouTube channel, I can't post links. You should probably make me a wrench on your YouTube so I can actually post links.
Well, put your name in there, and I'll do it right now.
What do you mean, put my name in there? How
Just
do I
go
do
over
that?
to the chat and type something, and I'll make you a blue wrench.
Me. There you go.
Okay, let me come over here.
It's literally one Doom Rabbit. It's easy to find. I'm
Yeah,
the same everywhere.
Just put it in there. There you go. Okay, then I'll come over here and I'll do this, and I shall add you as a moderator. There you go.
Awesome. It's
Now
just
you're
because then I
special.
can post links to like things. If I want to add, like, say, if I want to put the Discord link in there, if I want to invite people and stuff. It hasn't showed up on my YouTube.
It's there. I just did it.
Let me refresh. Yeah, there we go. Alright, cool. Just because then I can, like, if people want to join the Discord that's watching, I can just literally just post it in straight away and people can just join it. Or, you know, anything like that. I mean, we have people posting links normally. It's just last week I wanted to do stuff and I wasn't allowed because I wasn't special enough.
Now you're special.
I am. I feel very special now.
You're special, kind of special now. Very special.
Let's see. So who do I got here? I got armor on. Okay.
I need to add
There better be some witty names.
color dodge layer. Hang on.
Should there
I
be?
need a soft brush.
Yep.
Brush. It needs to be bright red though.
Did I spell him correctly? I wonder. Oh no, I didn't. He puts an A in there. Okay. All right. So let's see here. I should make some reference to sucking for armor on. Let's see. Okay. Let's I can stick with the rule of cool here. We got Eric. All right. So I think he spells that with a C.
Yeah, so you don't spell it any other way. The other way is wrong.
The other way is wrong.
C is silent.
Harry.
These references are so obscure, no one will get them ever. Okay, alrighty. I can't do Kima. Not allowed. Not allowed. Okay, all right. Okay. You guys can talk while I'm doing this, by the way.
I'm trying to finish a picture.
I'm too lazy.
It's not finished. It's never going to be finished. I'm only half happy with it.
Okay, and then Spencer.
It's not bad for 2 hours.
Nice.
I
We didn't
suppose.
get to Banana Mike in here today. That's unfortunate.
You know, he had his second jab. He messaged me about it. He's just too ill to come on today. He'll be on next week, I think.
Zach was ill too.
Yeah.
And Booster's sleeping, probably.
Oh,
Sleeping or playing video games. But I don't think Booster's taking a break. That's all I know. He'll be back at some point, I think, once he's
Spreading himself too thin.
Is that what he's doing?
I think he just gets a bit too. Oh God, what happened? All of a sudden we've got like extra things in the Discord. Adrian, we've got Doug Smith. I don't know who Doug Smith is.
Okay, I got everything set up.
Why is that? That's cool.
Sweet.
Oh no, I know who Doug Smith is. Now I've seen what he's done. Yeah, okay, I know who he is. Fair enough.
There's more in the Discord?
Yeah. Well, that's why I did the Discord. That's why I couldn't do it. That's why I asked Fundera to do it, and he did it. So I'm not a pink name. I don't have the authority to change the Discord.
Pink? That's admin is pink? Holy cow.
I don't know. Is it
If you're
pink?
part of the crew, it's a pink
And
name.
when you show the pictures on Discord, make sure you open the original so we can see it better because
Yeah.
Mike never does that.
Click on it.
I
and then
not.
open
I
original.
have done that. I don't know. On this one, my color is red, not pink.
Okay, well that's fine.
That's because my colors have been corrected for art on my monitor.
Oh,
Pink is like the 13th level of a building. You just don't have it.
that's true.
I
That
bet
is true.
you, when you look at my picture, it looks too bright, or it's like dark, or too light, or whatever. I don't know.
Looks
You know what
fine.
I mean? Because mine's set up for printing.
No, it
Well,
looks
although
good.
it is an RGB, because it's an Adobe RGB, but literally, like if you look through because my brother says it all the time. It's like your monitor looks really dark when you're doing this. I was like, yeah, because if I don't, it's not right for printing. That's why it's better to have more than one monitor. Then you can have one for gaming and watching movies, and then one for doing art on. Because the colors are very different. I mean, I've got one of those monitors now, which is new, which I didn't have before. So there's no glow, and wherever you look on the screen, it's exactly the same as well. You know what I mean? I can't remember what you call it.
Not really, but I'll take your word for that.
Well, it's so that because on a normal LCD or something like that, if you look to like the left or up of it, above the monitor, it's like lighter and there's less contrast and stuff. So now it doesn't matter wherever I am, what angle I'm at, it's always the same, like 100% the same. Yeah, I suppose you wouldn't know unless you do art, but
No,
it makes a big difference.
it's okay. I wasn't even paying attention.
Well, fuck you then.
I was for you.
Oh,
Poor
thank you.
Chester.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's very kind of you.
Anything I can do to help.
No.
Seeing that I'm color commentary.
You
gotta
are.
do that,
That is your job.
Yes, I am.
You can be the new
Assign.
booster.
You
There
can
you
be the new booster.
You're the new
yes.
booster.
Yes. You can even do accents. That's good. But
You're
can
less
you do a
sleepy.
German dominatrix though? That's the real test.
Yeah, that kind of scares me.
Well, it is scary how easily Booster falls into such things.
Yes, it is.
Yes,
He has talent.
he does. Yeah. But those
Probably gonna kick-
millennials, they're kind of like that.
I can't say anything bad about him because he'll kick me off of Zach's site.
Oh, sure. There you go. Someone put him in charge of something. Damn.
Oh yes, Booster's acquiring power.
Booster runs Zach's Discord. I was going to ask him to help me out mine because I'm trying to sort mine out, and I'm like, I don't understand what I'm doing.
Well, he does know that stuff. It's not a bad choice.
I might ask him.
Yeah, and it's good for him because he's making a little bit of money, and that's a good thing, man.
Yeah, I know he's awesome. I'm glad he's doing it. He's got his YouTube
weigh
stuff.
tomatoes forever, Rabbit.
Oh no.
See,
You can.
Booster's philosophy is first you get the Discord. Oh, go ahead.
I was just joking. Sorry.
No, you'll learn very quick that JD all he does is interrupt. He lays in wait, and he pounces once you speak. You see.
Tell me about it.
Like a panther.
Yes.
Jaguar.
A Black Panther.
Why is my picture
I was going to
always
go with a
slightly
calico,
blurry on
but-
YouTube?
Okay.
Actually,
it always blurry on
Black
YouTube?
Panther. You won't believe this. My school's
Change the
mascot was a
contrast.
Black Panther.
No, I wouldn't believe that. No.
It's true. I mean, the high school I
Why
went
would-
to, its mascot was a Black
That's not
Panther.
helping.
Oh, there you go.
Why would you think it wasn't a Black Panther, Chester?
I'm being obstinate.
Oh,
I mean, we
Okay.
even have a Panther statue on there.
That's cool. Mine was a rebel.
Yeah.
You know the
ours
funny
got-
thing though, JD? I'm from New England.
I know you're from New England,
But it wasn't a
dude.
revolutionary rebel. It was like a world, a Civil War rebel, like a Southern rebel. I never understood.
Yeah, me either. But heck. Anyway, the weird thing is that technically someone dumped a lot of pink paint on our mascot.
Ooh, I
Never
wonder who
caught the
did
guy.
that.
Probably a rival school.
I imagine, yeah.
Bet it was JD.
I
Um,
bet
Yeah,
it
it
was.
was.
That was where the saga of Bojangles began.
Not me. Trust me, I wouldn't do that.
Well, you're lucky to have a cool mascot like that, because old poor Eric, he had Raggedy Ann. Not even with Andy.
We
To be
had a
honest-
Comanche.
To be honest, dude, I'd rather
That's bad.
not have done that because I didn't want to get killed by the jocks.
Uh-huh.
Do jokes kill people?
They're very They're very protective of that statue.
Well, you have to understand, Rabbit, in North Colorado, they kill everybody.
All right, then.
Panthers.
Yeah,
Yeah, Panthers in North Colorado.
yeah, it seems so. Yeah.
Oh, the Panthers. You know the North Carolinian team. Yeah, I think that's why we have a Panther as our school mascot.
Yeah. You have to understand, JD lives in a very
Yeah, looks
dangerous
better.
place. Death waits around every corner and shadow.
Tell me. Yes.
Diffuse colors look better, Chester.
I thought it looked
Good
good to
contrast.
start with, but no, that is better. Yeah, no, that is better.
I'm so tired after I've had a long day. I'm just like, I don't care.
Oh well,
I put the effort in yesterday for Boba Fett, and today, I like it, but I know I could work on it a lot, make it a lot better. I'd like to shrink it down and add the ears and the hair and everything, but I don't know.
Well,
We'll see.
I think they captured Morbius perfectly in that trailer. It looks good, right? So
that does look
it
better.
looks great. Very, very nice. But anyways, time to stop, guys. We're going to end the drawing right now. Now it's finished, and we're going to take a look at the art, and then I'll drop the straw poll, and then we'll take a look at the draw along. It sounds good.
Put down your style eye.
Yeah, put it down.
Styluses. Style.
Thank you.
Styluses.
Thank
Style-
you, color
whatever.
commentary. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, you get them.
Anytime I can help.
Yeah. Well, it's good because, Booster does it, but he has no authority in his voice. It just doesn't work. So,
Uh,
you can be a benefit in that.
I thought his voice could be quite authoritative.
You think?
Yeah.
I kind of, okay, well, we won't get into that.
Hip.
He's not
Hip
here for
and
me to
authoritative.
jibe him, so I can't. It's no fun otherwise. Anyway, let's go here and take a look at the art. We'll start up top with Amaran and Jeff. You're my co-host, so you have to. More part of the job is you have to critique the artists. So we're going to start with Amaran up top. So go ahead and tell him what's what.
It's fantastic.
It is. It is fantastic.
Thank you.
It's very spot on, dude. That is Morbius. There's no way
Yes.
you could confuse it.
Right on the money.
Yeah. And the cool thing in that trailer, they actually show him gliding, which is his thing, right? I thought that was
Yeah,
neat. They
with
didn't
the
make him-
subway scene. Yeah, that looks
yeah, but
awesome.
they didn't make him fly. They kept it
I know,
gliding.
yeah.
I love that, dude.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Yeah. But thank you very much, Amaran. Looks awesome, dude. Very, very nice Morbius. And if you guys like what he's done, please vote for him to straw poll. We'll send him over to Mike again. Let's come down here to Mr. Hawkins.
He'd love that.
Jeff, what do you think?
Also fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, I like it. It's really
Very much grittier.
Oh yeah, it really captures Morbius. I think I like it quite a bit. I like the fact that you kind of put a night shade on his costume there too. That's neat.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, that looks
How do
really
I-
good.
Glad you noticed.
Oh,
We noticed.
I've been learning, kind of picking up the lingo and stuff, and trying to pay attention a little bit. But if you guys like what Eric has done, please vote for him in the straw poll. Moving on here to JD. So Jeff, what do you think here?
She's very curvaceous and
Is
purple.
purple and she's dying.
I love that as a critique. It's very personal.
She's not dying. She's leaking.
She's leaking. Yeah, that's not a good
She's
thing.
leaking.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair.
It's
But
like the
yeah.
panties.
And she got
Yeah,
the
those-
panties on. Yeah, gotta have the panties. But I have to say though, this is definitely a better JD piece. So good on you.
I like
JD.
I like the streaking colors of the background.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, that's
thanks,
true.
man.
That's probably the streaks coming from Iron Man, but it's all right.
There somewhere.
Yeah, he's in there somewhere.
No, he's
Let's
not.
see. I'm trying to read it. I can't read it, JD. Read it.
Okay. I wrote down that you made yourself a vampire like me.
You made yourself a vampire. You made yourself. Isn't he making her a vampire?
No, she's actually already a vampire. She just didn't know he was.
Oh, so it's a little vampire action. All right. Well, you should have put some
Yeah.
fangs in her mouth so we could tell.
I did. It's so small you can't see him.
I'll blow it up.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
she's
it's
Zoom in.
stealth Ferratu.
Yeah, it
Stealth
sounds like
Ferrati.
a
That is
complex
Stealth
to me,
Ferratu.
JD.
See this?
No. Oh my God. That's just the curve of the mouth, JD. Damn it.
No, you can see the teeth.
Makes me cry.
The white parts.
Yes, no, I
that's-
see it. Yeah, I get it. Thank you, JD. If you guys like what JD has done with his stealth Nosferatu, please vote for him in the straw poll. Sweet. Of course, you can't vote for Kima. We've got to take a look. She came in and did this in, 30 minutes or something? Amazing.
Why can't we vote for Keena?
Because she's
Because she's
way too good
automatically
for us.
allowed on Mike's show. That's why. She's on Mike's show. She's technically a pro now, even though she never goes on.
I'm seeing a Me Too moment farming right as we speak.
Oh, yeah. I wish I wish we could Me Too Eric. He needs a Me Too desperately.
I'm surprised I have been.
He's awesome though.
Oh,
He's an
goodness
awesome
gracious. Yeah, it would be funny if
Reminds
they
me of
tried to Me
Hordak
Too me.
a
I
bit.
would be like, oh, yeah. Awesome.
I'd love to someone
Special
to come after me. I would just
videos.
tell them to go fuck themselves.
Exactly.
Who
Yeah.
cares?
Who
But
cares?
yeah, no, exactly. That's the point. But
I like Keenmas.
Oh, Kimus is amazing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's-
Or am I not allowed to
spectacular.
say that?
No, you can say
Right.
whatever you'd like, sir.
Okay.
You should say
I
in
like
Canadian.
Yes, we do always like Kimas, and we like Kima too. She's a nice lady. She likes
Yeah.
Brussels sprouts.
I'm not drinking.
She's a
Yeah.
And
nice
beer.
old lady.
See, Kima, I can say nice stuff.
That's surprising.
Okay. Now we have our
Can ya-
rabbits, of course.
Can you feel the love in the room?
Can you feel it? So what do you
Feel
think
it?
about this, Jeff?
I always like one doing rabbit stuff.
Yeah, I know. So
I always like the
Oh, yeah.
portrait. He gets the savageness just right.
Yeah, no. Yeah, he doesn't look
Although,
happy.
although I do have to say, it is looking a little funky monkey frat house-ish. Frat house-ish.
Fair enough.
Monkey frat house.
Fair enough.
Funky
Well, you know,
funky monkey frat house-ish. Funky monkey frat house. I can't say it 5 times fast.
that's okay. But that is the rage these days is monkeys. Monkeys seem to be in. Yeah. But I like it.
Seriously, you should go ask Mike to see if you could do a Mobius funky monkey.
That'd be cool. I was talking to him last night about it for a while after. I mean, I'm working on my own doomed rabbits at the minute.
Marsupial
Yeah.
Gamer has promised that
We'll
he
see.
will Me Too me. Thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that happen because you do not go online unless we're on a show. You wouldn't even notice.
I wouldn't know at all, would I? Yeah. And I would wear it as a badge of honor anyway. I love all the support I get from the Australians. It's pretty cool. Which, of course, that's maybe a half of an inside joke because he's not from Australia, but I keep saying he is. So, you know, sorry. But anyway, if you like what Roger Rabbit has done, please vote from the straw poll because it is epic. Then we have Spencer Toons on here. He did a couple pieces here, but I like this one. This is really good.
It's nice.
It is nice. Can you show us that first sketch though, just for fun? No.
He's
He's muted,
AFK
I
and he's
think.
muted, so
He's muted.
he
Yeah.
must be
Oh,
AFK.
no, that's not what I meant. But that's all right. Just put it back on the art.
Oh,
That's
am I
okay.
still muted?
Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
I was talking
he's good
about
now.
that Ben 10 version you did. But that
Yes.
one. Yeah. That's fun. But
I lost it.
yeah.
I didn't
There
know
you
what to vote for myself.
I didn't realize I was still muted. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
That's awesome.
But of course, this is great, and the one his actual completed piece. Go back to that, please. There you go. What do you think of this, Jeff?
I like it. It's nice. It's almost American Gothic-ish.
Yeah. No,
in
I like
that
it.
It's got a guy and a girl. Of course, she's naked, and anyways.
As she should be. Yeah.
I don't think that would make it in the comic book, honestly. But it's good. It's really good. It's going to be hard. It's going to be a hard decision. It's going to be a hard decision here, there, Chester. It's going to be a hard choice. Hard fought. Very hard fought.
Yeah, I agree. Because there are some really, really nice ones in here today. Me personally, I don't know. I'm leaning kind of toward Eric, man. I really like what he did. But they all look great as usual. And Spencer's is really neat. So, we'll see what you guys have to say because it's kind of your thing, right? So let me get over here, and I'm going to. I guess I have to share. I'll do that in a second. First thing.
Hang on. If there's a tie, is there a cage match afterwards?
No, Rabbit chooses.
Good, wasn't it?
Oh,
yeah, it's pretty simple.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'd rather have a cage match.
I agree.
Because
But let me come over here and
Nice.
drop this in here. So here is your straw poll. Hopefully I did it correctly. I think I did.
Hopefully, I can actually share it and everything nowadays.
Yep, that's true. I should have done that earlier, to be honest with you. Just didn't think of it.
6-man enter, 1-man leave.
Yeah, there you go. So go ahead and make your vote. I will come back and make my vote later. So first thing I'm going to do is come over here and
okay.
bring this
I was
in
just
here
checking
and
I
take a
can
look
share
at
a
the
link.
draw-alongs. Alrighty. And then I should probably share so you guys can see as well. Where is that? Oh,
Why do I need a holy hand grenade? I love that. Rabbit needs a holy hand grenade. It's like a meta phrase almost. If people have never seen the movie, you know what I mean. Sorry.
Yeah, well, I was trying to be clever. I don't know if I pulled it off, but
No, I love it.
I was trying. Alrighty. All right, there's my share. Someone's turned their mic on, and we're hearing me in the background there. All right, so I've shared my thing, and I'm going to go ahead and show it to the folks, and we'll take a look at the draw along stuff. I got it all up. Where is it here? Good. Here we go. All right, so we start out down here, I guess. There's our last one. We got this thing from Blue Moon Cartoon, which is always cool. I like this little animation GIF stuff he's doing recently, but that's a neat looking vampire.
It's awesome.
There. Yeah.
Come on, Blue Moon, you need to come back on.
Yeah,
come back
man.
on.
What are you doing?
Need to get you back
cool.
on.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Maybe we should peer pressure him into doing it.
I think we should.
Well, he had trouble with
on.
his camera, didn't he? That was what he was struggling with sharing his screen before.
He was. We've had a few people with that, and I'll have to do this here in a second. But I got another one popped up on the Discord. So let me copy that.
Discord's
I'll
good.
get that done. But thank you very much, Blue Moon. It looks great as usual. Sorry, Jeff. What do you think?
I like the style. I think it's kind of cool. It's sort of funky.
And he's got a little music
like the
behind it
funky.
too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll turn it up so you can hear it.
Oof.
Sounds like the thing.
Very creative.
Yeah, it's very neat. Yeah. We got one here from Joshua. I like it, dude.
I love that. It's
like
great.
Mhm.
It's the eyes are just. It reminds me of something. What does it remind me of?
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Yeah.
What
But
does it
this is.
remind me of?
Oh,
It's
I know
great.
what he's remind me of. It sort of reminds me of a Twisted Peanuts thing.
Oh, twisted what?
The
Peanuts.
Peanuts.
the twisted
oh,
peanuts.
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 Snoopy and Snoopy and all those
Can't
guys.
take you anywhere, Eric. But this is definitely
It
referencing
reminds me of
the-
those Mad Balls.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's matter of
Balls,
fact. That's what I was
right.
looking for.
That
Yeah,
also
there you
reminds me
go.
too.
Yeah. But he is about to suck your plasma. That is true, Josh. Looks really, really good.
It's cool.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think it's
fuck.
cool, dude. All right, let's keep moving along here. Another one from Blue Moon. This is oh Jesus.
It's
the
awesome.
color.
It's so stupid and it's great. I love it.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
I agree.
I like it.
Poor
Proportions are
Vlad.
just so good.
It's the Salamandroid proportions.
It is, yeah.
It
Yeah, that's
is.
true.
It is.
But yeah, awesome. Blue Moon's always cool. You can pipe up anytime you like, Jeff.
I said I liked it.
Okay.
Did you not hear me?
No, I didn't.
Jeez.
Maybe he just
Sorry.
didn't care.
Probably.
You know what he's like.
Yeah.
Getting testy as the night goes on.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
fair enough. This is very nice, yeah, Jason. I like it.
Who also needs to come back on the show.
He does.
Yes,
and
he does.
Jason looks awesome.
It does look awesome. And I really wish you would.
Oh.
I would like to see you flesh this out completely, dude. I think that's
Yeah, it would be
that's a
cool.
good piece. I mean, it's like a forlorn Morbius, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's exactly what I was thinking.
yeah. Looks
Yeah,
neat.
Great
the
minds.
expression, everything's
Great
great.
minds,
Yeah,
think
that's
alike.
true. That's true.
I
That is true.
might ink that in.
No, don't ink other people's stuff, JD. What are you doing?
I like inking other people's stuff sometimes.
Isn't
It's
that
good
like a
practice,
faux
I
pas?
suppose. Yeah, people
No,
do it.
It's good
People do
practice
it.
for inking.
Yeah, people do it.
Yeah, it helps me practice a little bit.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Adrian has one here. First thing he's drawn in a month, he says. And what do you think about this one there, Jeff?
It looks like a tarot card.
He does. That is
Oh,
fair.
hell yeah.
I didn't even think about that, but yeah. I love the red.
Hey.
Red and black and white always looks good.
Oh, yeah.
He
Sort
looks
of
like he's doing the Mr. Burns.
Yeah, it's sort of like a wood cutting. You ever seen like those
they're,
German
like,
wood
running.
cuttings?
Sure.
Yeah, I know what
I
you
want
mean.
to suck your blood.
The ukiyo-e stuff. This makes me feel a little bit more of the Sandman, though. A little bit.
Also, though, you should also come on the show. Everyone come on the show. We have like 20 spaces or something, don't we?
We got plenty of spaces. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. But thank you very
We
much,
could
Adrian.
kick Booster. Or
We
we could
can.
kick Chester.
Yeah, well, absolutely. Kick Chester. That would
Chester
be,
needs to say he's the only one that he just has to talk the whole time because everyone else just draws and is quiet.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's my job.
You have some good stories. I
Um,
mean, last week you told that story about the pumpkin guy, whatever.
Hey,
that
who
was
did
really
that?
good.
Stingy Jack.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
awesome. I love that.
I mean, today
That's
we
awesome. I saw that
today
on
we
Discord.
discussed the origin of cheeses.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Cheese, yes.
You never know where the conversation will go.
You never know. Now that right there, I have to go back over here to check where this who did that because it's not coming up properly. Let me see here. Who did that? That
it's the
is
same-
Thunder Rat, another person
Rat,
who could
yeah.
come in
Oh,
here.
okay.
That's really cool,
Yeah.
dude. That looks really good. Alrighty. We have
Very primal.
yes, this
New
is
person.
Rosa de Oro. I love
Oh,
this.
that's cool.
Yeah, it's great.
It's pretty cool.
It's so cool.
It's a very imaginative idea.
Reminds
It's very
me of
different from everybody
these
else.
adult cartoon
It is
strips.
good.
Yeah, no, I
60s
like it. Yeah.
Style, 60s
Yeah.
style adult
Yeah.
cartoon strips.
Well, it's
Mm.
very homey, isn't it? It's neat. I like it
Oh.
very much. Rosa de Oro. I don't know this person, but welcome. That's awesome.
She needs to come on too.
She
She will
should.
do.
Definitely.
I
She needs
think
to be on too.
She will do. I've already added her to participant, so she just needs to build up the courage, I think, to come on.
It's
I mean,
great.
I was
Rosa
afraid
de
when I first did it.
Orioles.
It's
That's
great.
all it is.
Yeah, I don't no.
Yeah, it's really
no
good.
Hesitation. Come on in. It's
Yeah.
we love seeing new people and we love art. So you are welcome. But that's a nice one there. We got another one here. I already showed that one. Let me bring this up, I guess. So this one is from Jared Leto. No, no, that's not right. This is Alpha
Wow, sure,
Proto.
let us watch this show.
The
Thanks,
show just went
man.
up market.
Yeah. And we got one more here that popped up. So let me come over here and get
That's
this
cool.
one real
I love
quick.
the.
Yeah.
It's neat. It's a little bit more work for me to jump over there, but no big deal. That's a great looking one. I love that. It's fun, this one. And then the last one we got is right here. So let me... And this one here is from...
7?
7. It's got to be 7.
This is
Yeah,
a
7.
napkin or
Steve
paper
napkin
towel.
drawing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says
Also, if you want to
Steve
come on the show, you're welcome. Everyone's welcome.
Everybody's
That
welcome.
guy who used
And
to
if
do
you
the-
don't have a link to the Discord and you want to, just message me. You
Or
know
just
me,
drop it
I'm
in the
on
chat right now,
everywhere.
Mr. Wrench.
Oh yeah. Hang on, I'll do it. All right, hang on.
All right.
But
But thank you very much. These are
One more
great.
beer, and I'll be drawing.
We'll do it. You should be doing it. That'd be great.
If you're going to be the new booster, you gotta do it. I don't know. These are some really good ones here, but I kind of think I like this one best.
We're gonna completely
That
change
does
the
look good,
voting. I can
too.
see it coming.
I like the boobs.
But that's not my job, though. That's Jeff's job.
No, it's
He
not,
has to
it's-
choose the best of the draw.
Why is this falling on me? I'm just
Because
color
you're
commentary
the
guy.
color commentary.
You're the booster.
You're the booster.
You're the booster in the situation.
I'm not made to make decisions. That's why I'm indecisive.
There's some really
Should
good
I go
ones,
home?
dude.
Shouldn't I not go home? Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna vote
I'm-
for the newcomer just because
This
I
one
really
right
like
here
the,
from Jason
comic
is
strip.
awesome too, though, dude.
That one
know.
makes me think of manga. It's very, you know what I mean? It's very like a manga version of a Marvel.
Yeah, but
thing.
there's a lot of emotion in his face.
Yeah, this is really
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
It's sort of strained.
I would say either that one or this one. This one's just great. I love this one.
Yeah, that one's
Um,
amazing. I love that one.
I would say one or the other. That would be my choice.
Yeah, well,
they can
I
both
would
win.
Yeah, but the thing is I like both the tarot card one
Yeah, no,
and
that's
the
cool.
and what was the first one?
I don't like everyone though, are you? You're not Matt Cosson.
No,
Every time he does this, he likes everybody.
Of course, Blue Moon is always epic.
Yeah.
They're all
that
it's
one.
good. They are all
Back
good.
up. That one right there.
Yeah,
I
it
thought
is
that
awesome.
was very. I thought
Yeah.
that was very unique.
So is this your choice? You go to Disappoint Rosa?
Oh, now you're guilting me.
Yeah, that's it. Guilty.
That's been. I'm 55 years old. I've been married freaking 27 years. Guilt does not work on me.
Fair
Hey,
enough.
Chester and I aren't the oldest ones in here.
Yay!
Yeah.
All right, so he's not going to choose. I'll choose. I
No,
choose.
I'll choose.
All right.
Let's go to the mango one again.
This one right here?
Yeah, I got to go with that one.
Yeah.
Rosa,
I don't
Rosa.
disagree. So Jason Gonzalez, very nice. You know, we've seen Jason improve quite a bit on the draw long stuff. He's really got the emotion going on in this dude. It's really good. I hope you finish that, Jason.
That's very one Doom Rabbitish. One
Yeah.
Doom
Yeah.
I need a beer.
Fair enough.
It's got
All
the
right.
same. It's got the same sort of feel to it.
Yeah, no, I get you. All righty then. Well, let's come back over here. I'm going to go vote, and we'll see what's what with that. We do appreciate you guys coming on here. Hopefully, you've all voted, and let me go ahead and do that right now. Where is it? Where do I go? Is it here? I think it's here. Yeah, it is here. All right. So, who am I going to vote for? I kind of already made my decision, didn't I? Yeah.
Mhm.
There we go. Alrighty. Show results. Yes, thank you.
What
Wow.
you did was make a second tie. That's what you did. It was great when you did it. I knew it just made me laugh. It was like, God damn it.
Well, I like what I like. But oh no, we definitely got Vampire Hooker is up there doing pretty good. So
And that was cool. I mean, if it was
Well,
a tie, I was going to let him
You know
go
what?
on anyway.
You know what? Why don't we have him? If he doesn't want to go back another time, why don't we just or a second time? Why don't we have him pick somebody, including one of our new affiliates?
winning the draw long stuff. That's not a bad
Yeah.
idea,
That's
actually.
actually not a bad idea. That's an interesting idea.
Yeah, but if they're scared to come on
Seeing-
here or
seeing if that-
incapable of coming on here, they're certainly got to be able to do it on a mic show.
I'll freaking peer pressure them into it.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm sure Spencer wants to go on. I was on last week, yesterday, so I ain't really
Yeah,
care.
no, I
Hey,
think
Spencer just got another vote.
He just got another vote.
I was
yeah.
on a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
What?
yeah, you were. I know, that's true, I
You
suppose.
got 5
We've
votes
all
here.
been on. We've all... Did you win, though? That's the thing. If you're not a pro slayer yet, then you have to keep going.
That's true.
Until you
have
beat
to
'em
become
all.
a pro
Wait,
slayer.
I got another vote. Stop voting for me now?
No, they
You
definitely
put vote for you in the
That's all right.
chat.
I like you better over there on the drawn and quartered than they like me.
For some reason. Yeah.
I'm not like that. Mike doesn't like me that much anymore.
Well, they like you a lot more than they do Eric or Elrod. That is true.
Don't feel bad. I'm still on the "you're dead to me" list. So
Oh yeah.
for Mike's "you're dead to me" list. So don't feel bad.
What did you do?
I don't know.
Something.
Goodness
Yeah,
gracious.
I was
Something dark side. I
yeah,
guess.
I was me.
Oh, fair enough.
I gotta be me.
Fair enough. I've never had a negative word
surprised
from
I'm
Mike.
not on there,
Most of his negative words were regarding to other people on my show. Some stuff like,
about
"Why do
it.
you have that bastard on there?" Or things like that. Usually,
See what I mean? I knew it.
Really?
He's a little competitive.
a little bit.
How about it?
Yeah.
I beat him.
Accusations
I had
of
second
cheating,
or third.
especially for that Eric Hawkins guy.
That was my first time over there, my second time on this show, and I just kind of whipped all their butts by like 50 votes.
No, he got
that was
a
cool,
hair up his ass for that dude. He did actually
Yeah.
beat me. I'm
I
not
think
kidding.
after that he stopped caring because I've won twice on there. I was second yesterday.
Yeah.
I don't
won,
think he
I won
cares
last time I
anymore.
was on there.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Well, anyway.
Well, Kimmer, did Kimmer
least-
win?
at least I
Kimmer,
was
did you
above
win when you went on that
Mike.
first game?
Oh yeah,
At
she's
least
a
I
pro
was
slayer.
above Mike on the voting. More votes than he did.
Yes, we know. You keep reminding him, even when he comes in the chat, JD. Thank you. Thank you, JD.
Yeah, I know. Wait, is he on the chat now?
Right
Goodness
now.
gracious.
Now.
Do it
Anyway,
again.
I'll let it go a little bit longer to see if we get any more votes, but we do have a leader. So unless it changes in the next, say, 30 seconds, I'm going to call it. But we do appreciate you guys coming on. Next week, I believe we have a guest, right? We have Mike Barron coming on.
Well, Pixel sorting it out, but hopefully, all going well within the Thin Blue Line. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
that's
Mike
cool.
Barron's new book.
Mike is cool, and he does great interviews anyway, so that'll be fun. So we're doing that next week, it sounds like, which is great. If not, we'll do something else. It's going to come eventually.
Well, week after we're doing Ghostbusters as well because that's the day it comes out.
Oh, right, sure. That's a good idea.
Which is going to be a
Although,
fun one for everyone.
I
to see.
am not excited about that movie, dude.
I don't care. I'm going to draw Egon. That's,
Yeah, you
that's
should.
all that matters.
As you should.
I'm actually excited about that movie.
It looks
looks fun.
alright.
Yeah, it looks fun.
movie.
Yeah.
I mean, after the
Yeah, I
last
think so.
horrible film that we got, I mean, this looks like it's going to be alright. There's some
Dude,
good actors
a
in
lot
it.
of
The
leaks
new
have
one's
come out
pretty
on that
cool.
movie, and it's ultra woke.
But that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be bad just because it's
Yeah,
got
that's-
woke stuff
that's
in it.
fair.
You can ignore
No,
that
that's
stuff
fair.
and make it good.
That's
Some
fair.
stuff is woke and still good, you know?
That's fair.
I have to
Sure.
just see
Yeah.
past that shit.
No, you're right. No, that is true. It does kind of make it a little more difficult to get over that hump, but you're right. All right, I'm going to call it. So thank you all for
Yeah, you may as
voting,
well.
and thank you for all the artists coming in here. But I'm going to go through it here. So down in third place, we have a third-way tie. So three-way ties. Everyone's got that copper medal, pinned to their chest. We got JD the Otaku D. We get Eric the Fearless Vampire Hunter. I gave him the lesbian homosexual one. That was the joke.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. Amaron, the Mad Aussie Slayer. It's a really good movie, by the way. Rabbit needs a holy hand grenade. God damn, he does. In second place, of course. But our winner today, going over to slay the pros, is Spencer Likes Vampire Hookers. How much do you like Vampire Hookers, Spencer?
Really good. They suck.
They do. They do that well. But anyway, claps for Spencer. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. All righty.
Thank you.
Very nice, very nice, very nice. Some great art today, of course. Let me show Spencer's again. Really good piece. Definitely Morbius, and he's having him a bit of a snack. I do encourage you guys to go over and pick up or check out. There's places online you can do it, maybe free. I've heard rumors, but read a Morbius comic book, man. It's actually a pretty good book. They're fun, and it's definitely a bit of a different vein uh, for
Really?
Marvel.
The obvious pun.
Got him. Thank you. Uh, come
I
on.
don't get it.
I'm allowed. Anybody that's over 50 is allowed dad jokes, okay? Okay.
Yeah. No, I'll give you that. Yeah.
Thank you very much. But
True.
anyway, guys, that's it for today. I'm going to let these guys have the
My
opportunity if they
dad
wish
jokes
to
are better.
have any closing statements. Mortal V, you're awesome. Thank you very much, sir. And thank you to everybody else. So anybody have anything they want to sell or they want to mention or anything like that?
Yeah. If you want to buy any comics made by the JD, the Comic Otaku, you can go down to IndiePlanet, .com
Mhm.
/ Comic Otaku Press spaces.
Oh, we
The
got new
words.
people.
Mortal
Actually, the
V
link
put
is
all
in-
your contacts in the chat, dude.
Yeah, that's what. Okay, good. That makes it easier then.
Yeah, no, he's awesome.
Oh yeah. Also, I'm going to start a Substack soon. So yeah,
What's that?
Oh, nice.
it's at a mailing list thing.
It's like a subscription newsletter, I
Oh,
think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
but I'm not going to do the subscription thing. I'm just going to do a newsletter. That's all you have to do is put your email address in there, and I'll do a
Yeah, no, that's a good thing. You definitely got some hustle, JD. How many books have you made, by the way? How many comics do you have actual out for sale?
14.
14 comic books from JD.
I mean, that's
Damn.
impressive.
That is.
It's
Dude.
impressive.
Yeah, 14
Yeah.
comic books. That's pretty good. Eric, you got what, 5 or 6?
Oh, let's see. 3 of my own. Then I've done 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah, about 6.
6. So there you go. Catch up. What are you doing?
I'm slow, man. I don't
Yeah.
know.
But anyway, thank
Chop,
you very much,
chop,
JD.
baby.
Chop, chop. Anybody else got anything else to add or sell or anything like that?
You can come and look at my art on Instagram at Wandering Rabbit and commission me if you want me to do you art stuffs.
Yeah,
I
no.
need commissions. I need
Commission
money.
me
Please
if
pay
you want me
for
to do your art
stuff.
stuffs.
Yeah, that's.
I
that's
can
okay.
draw stuff and I can color anything.
I like to do art, man. It's like cool. I like
Yeah.
commission me to do your art stuffs,
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I think all these guys probably do commissions. I'm assuming a lot of these guys are going to be dropping NFTs soon, so I'm sure they'll start promoting that.
yes.
But anyway, anybody else? No. All right. Well, thank you very much. We will see you on Sunday for Night Owls. And have yourselves a really good weekend. And Jeff, being the new co-host and color commentary, that means you get to namaste us out of here.
The namas what? Namas what?
Say something prophetic.
Oh,
Yeah,
don't take wooden nickels.
That's a good point. Don't do that.
Don't take wooden nickels. They're bad, and they're bad in the digestion.
What's going to happen? Prophetic, man. It's like the world's going.
What's going to happen?
Yeah,
the stream is going to end soon.
Oh God damn it!
oh, God.
I don't know about this discount booster, Rabbit.
Seems pretty much the same.
Yeah, but
at least he's awake in here the whole show.
That's true.
You know?
That is true.
The
All right,
world
guys.
is a vampire.
Later.
That's a good song.
later.
Adios.
Bye.
I should have said 80s music is coming back.
Pretty good.
Well,
Wait, just
vampires are going to suck your blood.
Yeah, but we're off now.
The outro is playing.
We don't care, Chester. No one ever does.
Outro.
Can people still hear us?
Boy.